paper cut.
Bleeding.
Really bad, actually. It must have hit an artery.
Becca, your nose.
I knew I shouldn't have partied last night with Lindsay Lohan.
Every time I bring a girl home, you guys try to eat her. It's not fair.
Come on.
Someone here order Chinese food?
Quick, they'll be hungry again in half an hour.
Yeah. I'm watching it on YouTube and thinking it hasn't been finished. Yeah, morning, guys. Morning. I know it's only 3 here, but morning. Yeah, decided to live because I would have gone on at 2:30 GMT, which would have been Sovereign's time to go on. I didn't think Sovereign did the weekend, so I did it a little bit later than 2:30. So it was got to be called Night Fever. You know what I mean? Because of the thumbnail and that. But now it's morning, so it's a morning one. You know? It's I wake up in the morning one instead of a nighttime one. So hence the morning fever. So here we go. Yeah, before I start anything, I'm going to say hello to the people in chat who yeah, it's just Alan, flat stuff Earth. Yeah, Alan, flat stuff Earth. Don't know if he's back still, but there we go. Shifty Eyes, how you doing, man? How you doing? Good to see you. Jeff Gossett, hey guys, how you doing, man? How you doing? Yeah, before I get on with it's a couple of things. I know I've been doing the vampire kind of theme, and I got suspended. The stream got suspended yesterday for it. But if there's any blood in these ones, because it's to do with Kentucky this time. The first one is about a vampire cult in Kentucky. It's only 20 odd minutes long. And then there's a second one about sightings. I think it's more. I mean, I don't think it's as serious as thought. Lost between the throat. Yeah, sorry, sightings of werewolves and stuff like that in Kentucky. So yeah, I come across the Kentucky vampire thing because obviously the other night I did that thing on vampires. So yeah, and it started showing me things to do with vampires. So I got the Kentucky thing, clicked that. Then when I come out, it showed me another thing about Kentucky, and I thought, why not? We'll do that. But first of all, yeah, if anybody wants to come in when they get here, give me a shout. I'll put the I'll put the link in chat anyway. What's the point in not having a link in chat? There's only it's just because I didn't want a certain person in, but it's fine now because don't think that certain person's about. You'll be asleep. Right, let's copy that and stick it in the chat. Paste. Yeah, man. So if anybody wants to come out, in there you go. Yeah, good to see you guys. Andrew, Jeffin. I don't know if I called you out when you came because I already called out the chat, but yeah, Jeff, good to see you, bro. What are you on the strand? It's 12:18 a.m. Coast. Right? Okay, 12:18. Right, it's 5:19. Where am I? I was going to go on at 5. At 5 o'clock, I had to quickly change it 50 minutes because I wasn't ready. Like, wow. So it's kind of 5:15 fever, you know? I don't feel like 5 o'clock fever, but there we go. Yeah, so I am going to share this masterpiece from Luch, our friend Luch. He made a poem on me. What's it called? Actually, hold on. Let's see, because let's share it now. I was going to say what it's called, but let's show you what it is. There we go. Already, Luch has done a poem with me, and it's called "Making Love to the Word Exactly." And in brackets, he's got joke. Now, let me just say, I do say exactly a lot, especially when I'm on Flatz's, but it's weird because I say exactly when I agree with someone. I mean, sometimes I say absolutely, sometimes I say other things, but in general, it's exactly. And I know the trolls on the other side take the piss out of me for saying exactly. They spell the word differently because of my accent. They spell it EXACK. No, sorry, that's how it is. No, it's CKLY. The way I'm meant to say it, instead of how it was rather spelled. So, yeah. I know they talk about me in that word and that, and they think I blindly just agree with Flats. But it's a funny thing. I don't blindly do it. You know what I mean? I don't agree with everything, not absolutely everything. And if I was something that Flats said that I didn't agree with, I'd say it and call it out. But in general, I say exactly a lot because the evidence he presents and what he says, I agree with. So the word exactly has got to come up quite a lot. What a what. So yeah, this is Luch, guys. I subbed to him for it. He said it was a joke. They showed me while Luch was in Flatz's last night. He was in backstage. He always comes in backstage and disappears before the show starts because nobody wants him in chat. But since he made a poem about me, I just thought, well, I mean, I know it says joke, but it's a dig. It is a slight dig. And I don't think he just came up with it himself. He's been put up to it. Without that, he's been put up to it. So let's supersize this and see what he says. It's 1:22, and I'll just let it play. No, exactly, Alan. We should never agree with everything, which I don't. But when Flats presents stuff on the show, if I say exactly, it's because I'm agreeing with them. And it's funny that I agree with them because we agree on a lot. I wonder why that is. Maybe because we're flat earthers, and we're professing the truth. So when he's professing the truth, and I agree with it, I'm going to say exactly or something like absolutely or just I. Sometimes just I, affirmative, is I agree with you. So yeah, here we go. Let's see this masterpiece. It was quite low when I was listening to it, so you might have to listen hard because he's quite a soft speaker, isn't he, old Luch? So like I said, I know it's satire. I know he says it's a joke, but I don't think he did this off his own back. I don't, and I don't know why that kind of coming towards me. I'm a channel with 145 subscribers. Well, I had 146 earlier, so I don't know why that is. It always seems to go up to a certain point, then it'll give me two subs that people sub. Then all of a sudden I check again, and it's gone down one. So I just think people are subbing because they think they need to comment in chat and need to sub to comment in the comment section, and then unsubbing. I don't know. I don't see the point in subbing a channel and just unsubbing straight away. I don't see why you do that. Unless it's just YouTube messing about. Because when I was in the 130s, it was stuck on 135, 136 for ages. 136 kept going up to 139. Then it wouldn't let me get to 140 for about 2 weeks. It wouldn't let me get to 140. Pain in the butts. Now I'm in 140. It's got to take a while before they let me get to 150. And I think that's brilliant for a channel like me. You know what I mean? 2 subs a week, say. And the subs that I've got, and I'm looking for 2 subs a week. Some people get 2 subs in a nanosecond. No, in a jiffy, which is actually a proper measurement of time. I used to think it was just like, oh, what's that saying all about? But it's actually a proper measurement of time. You know what I mean? So, yeah, in my subscriber count, 145, some people get that in a minute. as YouTubers, these big YouTubers get that in a minute, in a second. You know what I mean? Sometimes when they're getting up to millions of views, millions of subs and that. Yeah, some people get that in a second. I would be happy with 72.2%. Are you having a conversation in there? Or is that something different? Brainwashed. Yeah, brainwashed. Exactly, Shady, sorry. Brainwashed. But sorry, I'll stop talking and we'll watch this masterpiece in action. Let's go.
Hello again, Globus Luca here, and I've got a poem I'd like to say to PJ. So, I've written it down right here. I'm gonna read it out. PJ appears on flat red screen, a flat earther with a certain sheen. In every talk, he will surely say, exactly, in that PJ way. He's got a voice that grates on nerves, repeating words that don't deserve. His favorite phrase, he'll never lack, exactly this, and exactly that. Each exactly hits my brain, causing nothing but disdain. Oh, PJ, please, a little tact. Stop making love to exactly. That's a fact. This is a joke, by the way, so don't take things too seriously. Okay. Alright. See ya. Bye.
Yeah. Okay, bro. Okay. So, oh,
Hello
well
again.
done.
Globus Luca here, and I've got a poem I'd like to.
No. You don't want to watch it again? What the? Oh, why am I doing this? Why am I doing it to myself? Which, yeah, oh, what can you say about that? What can you say about that? Let's just get this off, and I'll just be sharing my. Oh, come on! Why are you doing this?
Hello again.
Off again! Off again!
Globus Luca here, and I've got a poem
Wow!
I'd like to say.
What on
to
earth is going on?
PJ.
If my blooming page is crashed,
I've written it down
let's
right
just
here.
get to this. There we go. That page had crashed. I couldn't get it off. It kept repeating. It had crashed, so I have to get it back up again. So yeah, masterpiece, absolute. Even in here, the layout seems to be jumping about a bit. Yeah, masterpiece. And I know it's a joke, but I mean, why me? Why me? I'm 145 subscribers. I know it's a joke, but why did you find it necessary to go for me? You know, it's just strange. I just think, and I've heard it before. I've heard it in the comment section. Oh, is exactly. And they spell, like I said, they spell it different. They spell it with how my accent would say it, because I don't say it exactly. I don't pronounce my T's because of where I'm from. I say exactly. You know, it's just how I say it. You know, people say things differently. But yeah, and I do say exactly a lot because I think you win. But I do know that they use that in their comment section, and they'll probably use that to laugh at me in their groups. Yeah, PG says exactly a billion times. Like I said, I know it's a joke, but at the same time, is it? Is it just a dig? It's trying to make me look silly, you know, trying to make me look stupid. As a flat earther, you know, on Flat Soil Show, on the panel, on my smaller channel. He's a bigger channel. By no means is he a huge channel, but he's a bigger channel with nearly 4,000 subs. You know what I mean? So I'm on that, and he's picking on me with a 145, and I don't think it, like I say, as much as a joke, and I don't think it's himself put himself up to it. No, he's definitely got to be put up with it by someone else. Right, let me just get my YouTube backup, guys. My other YouTube to get there to share my watch list, because that's where I put all the things I'm going to watch later and to do in these shows in my watch list. And I have to blimmin' clear them out because sometimes I go through them and it's like, oh, I've already watched this, you know. So I should learn to clear it out a bit more. Just come back to the studio and share it. So see what's going on, guys. Yeah, what's later? That's the one. What's later next? Share that. So am I? Yeah, perfect. So yeah, was the next video will be? Let's go. Quicker. So what is it then? Oh wow, flick back up. Oh yeah, wow. Pull it down, flick me back up. Unbelievable. Thank you. I haven't watched this yet. This 300 non-binary edition. It's 11 minutes long. I might do it a bit later just for fun. And that this is the Legend of the American Werewolf on the Loose. Doesn't say nothing about Kentucky, but when you play it, it's in Kentucky. And where's the vampire one? This is 20-minute one. This is one I'm going to play now. The Teen Vampire Cult of Kentucky. Let's get it up. I'll have to pause it for a sec.
Who believed himself.
There we go. Is it about to start? Did I restart it? Oh, come on. Oh, good. Ready to go. So, yeah, just getting to it. This is just for fun. You know what I mean? I understand you, PJ. yeah, nice one, Jeff. You know, a nice one. Some people, everybody, like, sort of hasn't got a problem understand me. And we're from completely different parts of the world. And the thing is, in Scotland, like Glaswegians and that, when I talk Doric, they don't understand me. People from my own country don't understand me sometimes. Don't understand my people who speak Doric, you know. So some of the Scottish don't understand each other. We tend to understand everybody for some reason. We understand the other Scots. We don't understand Gaelic, you know what I mean, which is Gaelic when it comes to the Irish. In the Welsh, it's Gaelic, but when it's Scottish, it's Gaelic. I don't understand much of that, but when it comes to Doric, that's where I'm from. So, and it derives from the English language. You know, a lot of the words are completely different, but I think some of it derives from there. Anyway, I don't know for sure. There is some words that we say in Doric that's it's like for boys and girls, we see loons and quines. Loon being a boy, a quine being a girl, you know. And then for older people, we call them mannies. A man is a manny, and a wifey is a woman, which is understandable, you know. But I mean, there's more into it. But the loons and quines, the loons and quines is what they are. But you can also use it in a derogatory way. If somebody's that's done something wrong, it's like, "Oh, you loon! Oh, you loony! Oh, you quiney!" That type of thing, you know. You don't learn. Jeff Gossett says, I've known a lot of Scots while in London. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of Scots go to London. They think it's a better in London. They go there for work as well, which would probably be paid more. But London being better, so they probably get the wages there and send them home across the border, sort of thing. Because the wages were better. Because the living is a lot more expensive, you know. So yeah, I haven't watched this video. If it gets to a bit where I think there's going to be blood, I will stop it and forward it a bit, because as soon as I showed any blood last night, it wasn't like pissing everywhere. I mean, my opening intro had it pissing out of their arms and everything. You've seen it, the vampire thing, but it being satire and not real blood. But you know what's the difference between looking at fake blood, which looks real, and looking at real blood? You know, it was only a drop. They were dabbing at it, thinking they're vampires, and licking it, saying they drink blood when they didn't drink blood. They just dabbed at someone's arm that had blood on it and put it on their tongues and swallowed, you know, I suppose. That's not drinking blood, but it's not a type of thing we've learned that vampires are. But yeah, this is all in satire, and this will be the last time I do the vampire thing. You know what I mean? I've even done my ticker in red, kind of crimson red to represent blood. You know what I mean? Sorry, YouTube admin, that my ticker is blood coloured. Sorry. Nothing wrong with it, but we're not allowed to show it. So we're not going to show that kind of stuff. YouTube admin. Sorry about that, YouTube admin. Hold my hands up. Yeah, who gives a crap about YouTube admin? You know what I mean? My speaking 3 languages, you sound pretty normal. There you go, Alan. Alan is multilingual. You know what I mean? So he's going to understand. People understand me. It's just the but anti-flat earthers don't know where to put Lutz if he's an anti-flat earther or someone they're trying to adopt into their cult, you know, and he's just working his way in there by doing the little poems and stuff. They'll get him to come on to Flat Says. He comes to before the show, before we'll go live in Flat Says, and just before we go live, he disappears, so he's not on the show. I dare say he'll try and get on the show again, do his stuff, you know. He'll be sent to do his little thing. So he'll be initiated soon. He'll be initiated into the old I don't know, the Wolf Pack maybe, the Toon Pack, you know, the FTFE and Toon Pack. I don't know. But sorry, me speaking a lot, guys. It's because I woke up. I got to get some sleep. I set my alarm for this. As soon as I come off Flats, I set up the show, stuff like that. I knew Silver would be on at 2:30. I wasn't awake for it. 2:30 for me, 9:30 for him, sort of thing. He said he was going on for a little bit. He didn't say he was doing a long show like he usually does, but for doing a short show for sort of could be 2 hours, because sort of natural is usually between 4 and 5 hours sort of thing. So could have been 2 hours for him. So I left it a fair bit between, so like 2.5 hours between him streaming and hoping he didn't go too long and overlap. So I don't know. I haven't seen his stream. I was asleep. I'll have to check it out. I usually do. Go and check it out if I've not been on his show. You know, same. Cool. So we'll get into this. See what this rubbish is. Is there anything else I need to do? Oh yeah, I did show that. Initially, I wanted to show who was it? Let's have a look again. Your YouTube tab. Right, yeah. Initially, I wanted to show. Where is it? See, that's my series that me and Michael's doing. Why is it 2 Tower of Babel's part 6? Oh no, because that's part 5. Right. Where is it? This one, PhD physicist says Earth is flat. It's 12 minutes long. Actually, before we do the vampire thing, because it's only 20 minutes long, shall we watch this? Because I am a flat earther. I don't do much flat earth stuff on my channel, because on my lives and that, because I'm always on Flats doing flat earth stuff every day. What's the point in me carrying it onto my channel, except bits and pieces, obviously? So I concentrate on other things. I do some flat earth stuff, not to the degree that Flats does. But yeah, let's do it. Let's do this. It's 12 minutes long. Let's have a look at this dude. PhD physicist says Earth is flat. Yeah, let's have a look at this guy instead, and then we'll have a look at the old. Oh, there we go. Translated into English by Flat. Oh, translated into English. Right. Okay, we'll do that first. Sorry. Flat Earth testimony is testimony of Afonso Concalves. I don't know how to pronounce that. Goncalves. To me, it looks like Goncalves, but I don't know how that letter is pronounced. Doesn't matter. Geophysicist, seismologist, former professor at University of Sao Paulo, Brazil, one of the top universities in Latin America, translated into English by Flat Earth Banjo, USA, Japan, and Brazil. Fair play to Flat Earth Banjo. Shout out to Flat Earth Banjo. He puts loads of videos together from YouTube and that. For YouTube from TikTok. I use TikTok videos to make some of my videos as well. but not to the extent that Banjo does. So fair play to him because he's well into it. You know, he does it well. You know, he proper must look through TikTok a lot. I mean, I don't like TikTok, so I mean I only look for the things I need, but sometimes I have to look. So I understand how it is. So for Banjo to the extent he does it, wow, fair play to the dude. But yeah, let's have a look at this testimony by this dude and translated by Banjo. Let's have a look. Are you sure this sorry, dude, I haven't seen it. I'll play it's 12 minutes in it. You're okay? Is everybody okay with me playing it, or have they seen it? If you've already seen it, then I can easily watch it later. Give me a shout in chat if you don't want to see it, because I can, like I say, I can always watch it later. But I'll play it for now. Unless I get a complaint, then I'll play it. I'll stop it.
Hello.
Me too. I hate TikTok, Alan. I don't like it. I like Vicky goes on there to see some drama and all that. She won't take part in it. She just thinks some of it's funny. But and she sends me links. And I'm like, hey, why is this blooming thing to talk? That's it, it's gone. Yeah. Sends me links and all that, and I watch certain things, but in general, no, I hate it as well. And our old friend Ryan likes it for some reason, but yeah, Ryan, I'm not shouting out. He's Ryan can do one as far as I'm concerned at the minute. Sorry, Ryan. Sorry, you were out of order, dude. You were out of order. I'm not going to go into it, but if you see this, you were out of order, Ryan, and you know it. You actually know it. Yeah, I'm not going to out him and say what he done. You know what I mean? But he was out of order. Ryan S was out of order, so I'm not going to and you know what you done because you left every room and element after you did it, after you knew you were found out. So sorry guys, that's as much as I'm going to say. Right, we'll watch this dude. Give me a shout if you want me to stop. Say anything in chat. Say anything in chat about it. Sorry, I'll stop when I see it.
Hello, everyone. Well, I'm going to answer a question from someone who asked me about the shape of the Earth. Whether it is spherical.
Yes, if they said it, hit it. Stop talking, PJ, and friggin' hit it. Cheers, bro.
Pear-shaped or flat like a plate. Okay, let's go. Pear-shaped it is not. Only a fool would believe Earth's shape is like a pear.
Well, you've got a lot of fools out there, haven't you? A lot of fools say it's like we have pictures of perfect spheres from NASA, but yet they prefer and they say they've got a certain ratio of 29,000 miles around the circumference. Sorry, around the Earth, 29,000 miles. Lost my train of thought. I do this blooming all the time. Do mind not? So wow. Doesn't matter. Come back to me. Yeah, hold on. It's because something to do with what this guy said. So let me see.
Okay, let's go. Pear-shaped it is not.
That's it. Yeah, pear-shaped is not. Yeah, they think they've got a constant, perfect spherical shape, and yeah, pear-shaped it is not. They think it's an oblate spheroid with a constant ratio. You can't have a ratio. Ratio. What am I on about? A radius. Wow, why am I saying ratio? What? My head's not working. Boink. Yeah, you can't have a constant radius on a blooming oblate spheroid. It would change at every blooming point. You know, every point that wasn't the same as the bottom of it, the top pear part of it. You know, there's no constant there. It's ridiculous, man. Ridiculous.
Only a fool would believe Earth's shape is like a pear.
So let me turn down the quality because it is a bit jumpy in chat. Does this, man? What? I really need. Michael think it's just because it's a laptop, because I've got enough gig of RAM, you know. It's on. It's probably on. I'm trying to, let's go for. We don't need to have perfect HD just to hear a testimony.
There's a reason why some researchers did say Earth is pear-shaped. It's because of the distances in the southern hemisphere, all that.
You can go east and west, Jeff, if you want to walk in circles.
But I'll try to answer those who think Earth is pear-shaped. But it's not pear-shaped. I'm sorry about the astrophysicist disgrace Tyson, but no. He can be an astrophysicist, but he is not a geophysicist. So no, Earth is not pear-shaped. So let's now move on to the two real options, a globe or plate-shaped. When I first heard about the flat Earth model,
Yeah, like I say, if anybody wants to come in, I've just pinned the link at the top if you want to come in. Good to see you, Roger, man. Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming, dude. Roger always turns up, man. And I think as well, it's late for Roger. And he's probably going to bed soon, I think, if I'm not wrong. Are you up from bed? Or I don't know. I don't know where people are. But yeah, Roger always seems to turn up. Bless you, Roger, man. Bless you.
I heard it from a person.
Sorry, I keep stopping, but why ain't Shifty got a bloody spanner? Come on, Shifty, why ain't you got a spanner? This is your fault. You've not got a spanner, not mine. Why is that, dude? Why is that? Tell me, Shifty, why haven't you got a wrench, spanner, whatever you're from, whatever you call it? I got a spanner, but there you go. Why haven't you got one? I'll give you one. A spanner, that is, a spanner. Yeah, bless, dude. I didn't realize you didn't have one, man. Why didn't Shifty have one? So a few people have, it's coming hasn't got one. I'm like, what? How could I miss them? You know? Got one now, Shifty. You've got one now. Bless you, man.
Person I hold in high regard, and it was more or less like this. I became extremely nervous, extremely irritated. I'm not the type of guy who gets irritated easily, but when someone asked me about the flat Earth model, and he insisted on this subject, I got so mad I started screaming at him. The reason why I became so irritated is that the person who was asking me this question works in my area of study, which is geophysics, and he was supposed to know the answer for this question. So this person told me I was a closed-minded person, and my response to him was that he was into conspiracy theories. Then this person asked me one thing. He asked me to go to this YouTube channel and watch a couple of videos to try to debunk them. So I went ahead and watched the first video and told him I could easily explain that video. I watched another video and told.
Okay, let me just put that. Let me just check it. Let me just check it. If not, I'll send it out again. Let's have a look. Let me just try it myself. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, it's there. Yeah, it's taking me to backstage. So that link is all right. Let me just get it again. Let me just get it again. Hold on. Let me go to studio. Invite. Copy. Copied. Do it again. Paste. Get the right one. I'll put it in there. And I'll pin this one instead. But yeah, it works. Alan. Don't know why it's saying that for you, dude. I haven't got a clue. I'll pin this. Replace pin message. Right. There we go. I've pinned that one instead. If it doesn't work, sorry, dude. I haven't got a clue why it's not happening for you. But yeah, that Does Flats use the same StreamYard? No, Flats is using Restream. If I use Restream, my old videos, right? I love Restream, and I've got a shared subscription account on it with Michael and Paul. It runs out in June. So Michael's come over with me to StreamYard, and me and him share this account. But I don't know. I don't know why it's not. Yeah, sorry. Flats doesn't uses Restream. He uses Restream, but he did use StreamYard at one point. I can't use Restream because if I share my my text, perfect. It's okay. It doesn't jitter about. But if I share videos on a live, if I share videos off live, it's fine. Share videos on a live, it's all blocked. It's all jittery. It's like let's just talk for a few seconds and starts going. And when I was making my videos as well through Restream, my videos were all jerky and stuff like that as well. But as soon as I started using StreamYard, it's fine. I get on a lot better with it. But I do like Restream. I just can't use it while I'm on this computer. Once I get another computer, we'll see. Once I get a tower, because this is a laptop. It doesn't matter how much gig around you've got in it. I think because it's a laptop, it's going to mess up. It's just laptops. They're notorious for it, unless it's a gaming laptop, which it's not. It's an HP ProBook. You know what I mean? Hewlett Packard ProBook sort of thing. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, he doesn't use this. He uses Restream, dude. Alan's StreamYard don't work on my Mac. Is that what it is? See, that's what I'm saying, dude. It depends on what you're working from, what you can get to. I mean, Restream probably works perfect for you, but StreamYard, no. StreamYard doesn't work perfect for me. That's why I'm in StreamYard. It just depends, doesn't it, dude? It's crazy. Sorry, bro. I don't think there's any. I haven't got a server in Discord like Flats. I'm on Discord, but I haven't got a server, so I can't do what Roger does and goes on Discord and talks that way. So sorry, dude, man. Sorry, dude. If anybody else wants to come in replace of Alan, and it's fine. Alan, just tell the person what you wanted to say. They can come in and say it, dude. Sorry, dude. Sorry. That means if you're on a Mac, you're never going to be able to come in lives with me, are you? That's a pain in the butt, because Alan, you're brilliant on live. I love you when you're live, especially when you're smashing globes, man. Love you smashing. Alan is the best globe smasher ever. Literally. He does it with words. You know what I mean? He debunks it with words, and he smashes it. Physically smashes it as well. Actually smashes it. Love it. Love his globe smashing, man. Brilliant. Sorry, guys. Let's get. And sorry, Alan. Sorry. I wish you could come on, man. I wish you could.
Told him I could technically explain it. I watched the third video and it was getting hard to explain. I watched the fourth video and
okay, Alan, nice one, man. Nice one.
Said to myself, it's getting too difficult to answer these questions. I watched a fifth video, and video after video, I started to get extremely nervous.
I'll see what Jeff Gossett said further up as well. Would any PhD go on YouTube? Yeah, it's true. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, would any PhD go on YouTube? Well, you've got some alleged PhDs going on YouTube, you know? You've got a lot of, hold on, it feels like it's warm in here. I hope my heating's not on. No, it's off. It must be getting warm outside, sort of thing. Obviously, the sun's up, but my blinds are still shut, so the sun doesn't, if it comes through the trees there, it doesn't smash me in the eyes while I'm going live. Let me just open it a little bit. Hold on. Sorry, guys, you'll probably see my crotch. Well, it's not, sun's not properly out, but it's daylight. I don't know if it's sunrise is gone, is started happening. Sun up's at this time. I don't know what time sun up actually is at the minute as well. But it's certainly daylight out there. Certainly daylight. Sun will probably hit me in the eyes very soon. you'll see me starting going like this. And we're talking about vampires as well, so I'll start to sizzle. Not yet, but we will be. Okay, carry on.
I got so nervous and I started to ask myself, why was I getting so nervous about this subject?
Eu comecei a me perguntar por que eu estava nervoso.
And I am not the kind of person who gets nervous about this subject because I always knew Earth was a globe.
Eu tinha como certo.
Then I asked myself, who taught me Earth?
Are you in the UK, Jeff? Yeah, because it's a little bit cloudy, but I can see the sun's trying to come out. Without a doubt. You and Vicky get a chair yet? No, it'll be a few weeks. I just come from Vicky's yesterday to come back home. Because it's Bank Holiday Monday today. So if I tried to get a taxi home then it would have been a lot more expensive. So I came a day earlier than I usually do. And she's here she's not here till about the 17th. So we'll work on it then. You know what I mean? She usually stays here longer than I stay at house because I have to come back to grab my medication on a Tuesdays, you know. Because they won't send it to another place just for a one-off sort of thing. They do for a one-off, but it ends up messing up your. Sorry, they do for a one-off, but it ends up messing up your prescription. You have to end up chasing it. Oh, where is it? Isn't it? Yeah. Vicky did the same. She gets her medication over here when she's here, and when she goes to Dartmouth, she changes the address back to hers and back to her chemist. They still send it to the Coventry chemist. She's in thingy, and they said they couldn't do nothing about it. I mean, dude, it doesn't matter. They can cancel a prescription and wow, words ain't coming out, and do it again to give you. You know what I mean? Reissue it. That's what I was trying to say. It just didn't come out properly. Yeah, they can reissue it. Oh yeah, Paco McIve. Yo, Flavs, good to see you all, especially you, CJ. CJ, if you're talking to me, I'm PJ. So everybody, it's two initials, you know, P and J. Stands for Paul Joe. My name's Paul. My first name is Paul Joe. Surname Cruikshank. I have no middle names. Joe is hyphenated with a Paul. And Joe, I'll just tell everybody so they know again. And some people already know this. Already know that I've been told. Joe is after my grandfather, which is my mom here in Coventry. Her dad, and his name was Josiah. And my dad said, "Oh, I'm not calling him Josiah as a second name. No, it's biblical, right?" So he said, "Oh, compromise. I'll cut it down to Joe." So Joe is short for Josiah. I didn't get named Josiah, but it is short for Josiah. But my dad didn't want to give me that name because it was biblical. And Dad, he obviously didn't know that Paul was biblical as well. So I've got two biblical names, but my dad wouldn't give me a biblical name. And the second is part of my name because it's biblical. So there you go. Here you go. I get you, McIver. Don't worry about it. Everybody gets it wrong now and again. You know, it's cool. There's lots of things I get called. PJ, CJ, JP. You know what I mean? Peach, Pokey, Bar Stewart. You know? But it's okay, dude. Don't worry about it. PJ, it's cool. Just, you know, you see at the bottom of the screen. But yeah, that's what it stands for. Paul Joe Cruikshank, you know? And like I said, biblical and sort of biblical, the second part. But my dad wouldn't do it. Give me a biblical name. But he gave me Paul. Amazing, isn't it? Sorry, I keep going on.
To be a globe. Who taught me this was the correct shape of the Earth? Was it my elementary school teacher? My high school teacher? Wait a minute, we have to discuss this subject. After a whole month, the person who first asked me about the flat Earth asked me again if I had been able to elaborate and debunk the videos I had watched. I was still nervous about this subject and told him I was still analyzing the video.
Hey, Jimmy. PJ Mask. Nice. Hey, Jimenez. How you doing it, man? How you doing it?
comecei a analisar a questão de uma forma.
As the time went by, I started taking this matter more and more seriously because this was bothering me a lot. The more I looked into it, the more I thought it all made sense.
Então, assim, eu não tive essa
I did not have this subject discussed in class.
Nice to meet you, Paul Joe. Joe without the E. Joe without the E. Because Joe with the E is just a name, isn't it? My Joe is short for Josiah. So it's Joe without the E, dude. I'm sorry, I forgot to say that to you guys. It's Paul Joe, hyphenated between the Paul and the Joe. So there's a dash between Paul and Joe, but there's no E on the end of Alan. And it'd be a capital as well. It's just a double-barreled name. But yeah, Alan, no E on the end of it, just Gio. That's it.
Classrooms during my college years.
Tive essa discussão. Eu sei que muitas pessoas estão assistindo e estão falando assim, não.
I know many of you who are watching this video now might be saying that this is the most stupid question on earth, but
A questão é o seguinte: se essa pergunta,
if this is a stupid question, why is it so hard to answer it?
tá? Tem canal lá.
I watch some globe-believing people answering some of the questions, but I have to say as a geophysicist that these globe-believing answers are completely wrong and to a certain point, ridiculous. Some mathematicians want to answer questions about geophysics, and they have no idea what they are talking about.
Nesse canal, sem hipocrisia, há pouco tempo atrás,
On this Flat Earth YouTube channel a little while ago, he presented some evidences quite interesting where he got to film an island 30 kilometers or 20 miles.
grande, acho que 30 quilômetros, coisa do tipo. É uma ilha.
A very small, very tiny island.
E aí o
And then this mathematician told the videographer he had to use an equipment to measure the air pressure.
Então vamos lá. Só pra-
I am a geophysicist, and I know this equipment is not used for this kind of experiment. I also know that there are many factors that will show errors when measuring air pressure.
Você calcula a altitude do ponto.
Even if a cloud goes by, it can interfere in the experiment.
Daria sim para usar.
Hold on a minute. So, Roger, did you try and get in? I see you see that well StreamYard ain't cutting it. Sorry guys, it's the only platform I can use at the minute. Yeah, the Scootinator, yeah. Scootinator. I told you I've got plenty of names. Scootinator. And what was it? There was another Scootinator type name that you made up, but I had Crookshank or Shank in it of some sort. Shank Scootinator or something like that. But yeah, well, StreamYard ain't cutting it. Have you tried to get in, have you, Roger? Say yes or no in chat, so I know. I don't know, because I was on the other page. If you tried to get in, if you tried to get in and I'm not there, put something in the private chat and I'll see it when I come out of it. It's usually because I stay on the other page and I've got YouTube on my other screen. So do you know, I could be done with the third screen, but you know, if I had a third screen, it would just blooming mess things right up, you know. But yeah, I'm often on the other tab and not in the StreamYard YouTube Studio tab. It's open, but I'm not in there. I'm usually on the other tab when a video is playing, so I can pause it or whatever straight away. And every now and again, I plop back in until to see if someone's coming in. So yeah, it tells me it's restricted. What do you mean restricted? I don't get it. I never put any kind of restrictions on it. It's telling me it's restricted. iOS settings in Safari. You're on iPhone then, aren't you? Yeah. Maybe, I don't know, but you've been on before, Alan. Hey, sorry, Roger. You've been on before. I don't get it. I haven't done anything to restrict it. Obviously, I put it as I did through StreamYard, so I don't know, dude. I haven't got a clue. Surely, like I know if let's just say Michael tried to get in, he doesn't need the link, but he'd get in. I mean, when I press it, it takes me straight there. So the link is definitely okay, guys. There's nothing wrong with the link. But again, I'll put it in again just in case. because I really don't have a clue what's going on. There's nothing. I haven't put any restrictions on it, or right. It wouldn't let me give out the link if I had. You know, it wouldn't let me give out the link. I don't think if it was restricted somehow. Copy. Ends in W. Let me just check the link. What it looks like, because yeah, I've done it 3 times. Let's have a look. Right, it was shaky like every time, but there you go. No, it just gives me the same link. Cool, it's cool. Right, yeah, I'll do it again. Let's do it. Oh yeah, paste. Sorry, didn't know what I was doing that for a sec. Pasting it. StreamYard. There it is again. Open it at the top. Replace pin message. Yeah, it'll be the same blooming link, but there's no restrictions on it. I can get, when I click it, it goes there, guys. It goes there. So I don't know. I really don't know what to suggest. I haven't got a clue, but it's definitely works. It lets me go. Like, I'm gonna press it. I'll show you. It takes me to the back where you enter the studio. It takes me kind of backstage. I'll show you, just to show you that it works. Well, yeah, gets that. It takes me that way. Oh, there you go. You see that? There
Yeah, I
you
got
go. See, it does work.
I had to dig through the browser to figure out how to do it. It has like a.
Did you just use
restriction on
another
it.
browser, Roger?
No, I
Did you just
use
use another
Safari.
browser?
I use Safari.
So Safari. So it just
Yeah,
depends on what you're on.
No,
It just depends.
There was what it was there's some kind of restriction that iOS has on the StreamYard. I didn't realize what I had to hit. There's a little lock and unlock button on it, so I could have got in there tonight if I didn't know.
I thought when you were saying it was restricted, it was on my part, like I maybe restricted some mistake. Right, got you, dude, got you.
Yeah. I watched this today. This video, Eddie put it up on his channel.
Yeah, I'm just playing it because I don't do much flat earth stuff on my channel. Like I said, because I do it in flats all the time, so I don't do much flat earth stuff. So I thought, I might as well put it on before the main video, as well as Luch's little poem about me. You know,
Luch made a poem about you.
Oh yeah, do you want to see it again? Oh,
sure,
right, guys. Let's watch it again. It's only about a minute long, but let's watch it again.
Is it a love poem?
Let's go back there. Right.
Has Luch become a flat earther yet?
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll allow him at the minute. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let's wait till after the final experiment, and then we'll know.
Yeah, that's it, man. That's it.
I don't know why you have to wait that long. I don't have an avatar. What the hell?
Right. Yeah, it doesn't show avatar. It shows me that it's blank, but it does show me there.
I have a Restream avatar. Let's see if I can find it. It says edit name, edit avatar. Okay. Right. I got to put one in.
Yeah, sometimes you got to mess it that way.
Right now.
You don't want to put yourself out and come back in, just in case it doesn't work.
No, I know how to get in now. I figured it out. I went to their help center, and it told me how to do it.
Yeah.
I submitted an email too. I got the edit avatar right here. I can add one. Yeah. What do I put in there?
Right. Yeah, well, there we go.
I got a cool little bird.
I'll show you this.
I'll do that. All right, go ahead.
Right, yeah. Oh, are you driving?
Yeah. I'm going home. I'll go like 2 blocks away, so. Yeah, I just did a 9-hour shift, so. Go ahead, play it.
Yeah. Right. You ready? Am I sharing it? Yeah? Yeah, there we go. Right, so let's go again. From Luch. It's about a minute long. He's quite soft spoken, so hold on. Yeah, the volume's up. He's quite soft spoken, so just listen out. Listen out. It's about me saying the word exactly. You know? when
Okay.
I'm on YouTube, when I'm on Flatz's, I do say it a lot because I agree with them a lot. But here we go.
Hello again, Globus Lucas here, and I've got a claim I'd like to say to PJ. I've written it down right here. I'm gonna read it out. PJ appears on flat screen, a flat earther with a certain sheen. In every talk, it will solely say, exactly, in that PJ way. He's got a voice that grates on nerves, repeating words that don't deserve. His favorite phrase, oh no, exactly this, and exactly that. Each exactly hits my brain, causing nothing but disdain. Oh PJ, please, a little tact. Stop making love to exactly that fan.
There you go. That's it.
This is the
That's it.
That's it. Then he just says
Jeez.
this is. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, yeah.
The boy's,
Yeah,
there,
it's good.
the
It's
boy's
cool.
never
Yeah.
been.
So like, it is joking.
He's joking. He
Yeah,
always
yeah. He
said-
says he's joking. He says it. He's,
Okay.
Yeah, he says it's a joke. Reduce mic background. Reduce cancellation. Mic volume. No, I can't put it up any further. No, people saying you're a bit soft in chat, but yeah, there's no settings that I can give him when it says edit mic settings and whatever. It doesn't allow me to do it. So it's probably just because he's in his car, guys. You know, probably, and he's on his phone, on his car. There's not much you can do about the how quiet it is. Sorry, guys. Sorry about
I'll be
that.
home
But
soon.
yeah, that's his poem about me. That's his poem about me, dude. So I don't think. Yes, he says it's a joke, which fine, it's a joke. I subbed to him for it, and maybe I shouldn't, right? But I subbed to him just because of it. Yeah, but I do think at the same time he's been sent because all the trolls. Well, I do know that it's a joke with the trolls that I say the word exactly a lot. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Which
you do.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
And that's because absolutely or exactly. And that's because I agree. I agree a lot with Flash. If I don't agree with him, I will say it. I will say I don't agree. Simple. But
Yeah,
yeah,
hey,
it's because of
PJ,
that. And
you're
they,
like
they
the,
have said in comments before they spell it without the T and put a CK in there because of how I pronounce it. You know, so I do know it's a running joke with the trolls that I say exactly a lot. You know,
you're like the Ed McMahon of Flat Earth. Dude.
Aye, that's it. That's
Yes.
it.
Yes.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So if I agree with someone, I say exactly. It's just one of them. Just one of them.
It's funny.
Right, let's get back to this
Go ahead.
video again.
I'm gonna go on-
Just
I'm gonna
letting
go on-
this play through, then I'll get to the video I meant to be reviewing. I'm still not there yet. Where is it? There it is.
Shaped, but it's not pear-shaped.
No, it's further than that.
Mas não.
I'm sorry.
Can't remember how far in I was.
So nervous, and I started to ask myself, why was I getting so nervous about this subject?
Eu comecei a me perguntar por que eu tava nervoso.
And I am not the kind of person who gets nervous about this subject because I always knew Earth was a globe.
Eu tinha como
Oh, you
certo.
did.
Then I asked myself, who taught me Earth to be a globe?
Tipo, mas aí vem a pergunta,
Who taught me this was the correct shape of the Earth?
ensinou que sou certo? Aí a professora-
Was it my elementary school teacher?
Ah, não sei.
My high school teacher?
Espera pouquinho.
Wait a minute, we have to discuss this subject. After a whole month, the person who first asked me about the flat Earth asked me again if I had been able to elaborate and debunk the videos I had watched. I was still nervous about this subject and told him I was still analyzing the videos. As the time went by, I started taking this matter more and more seriously because this was bothering me a lot. The more I looked
Here, Roger, I'm just going to let this video play, and guys in chat, I'm going to let this video play while I go and make a coffee. So I won't be around for 2 minutes, but I'll just let the video play. Yeah, is that okay? Thank you. Okay, I'm just explaining to Rod, just so you know, I haven't disappeared. I'm just making a coffee. Right, let's let it play.
into it, the more I thought it all made sense. I did not have this subject discussed in classrooms during my college years. I know many of you who are watching this video now might be saying that this is the most stupid question on earth, but if this is a stupid question, why is it so hard to answer it? I watched some globe-believing people answering some of the questions, but I have to say as a geophysicist that these globe-believing answers are completely wrong and to a certain point, ridiculous. Some mathematicians want to answer questions about geophysics, and they have no idea what they are talking about. On this Flat Earth YouTube channel a little while ago, he presented some evidences quite interesting where he got to film an island 30 kilometers or 20 miles. A very small, very tiny island. And then this mathematician told the videographer he had to use an equipment to measure the air pressure. I am a geophysicist, and I know this equipment is not used for this kind of experiment. I also know that there are many factors that will show errors when measuring air pressure. Even if a cloud goes by, it can interfere in the experiment. We could use a high-precision GPS equipment called RTK. This is an expensive equipment, and in the whole country of Brazil, there must be only 100 of them. Even the university where I worked, the University of São Paulo, doesn't have one. Perhaps the Cartography Institute of Brazil has one. Then I decided to get in touch with the videographer. One of these 100 equipments existent in Brazil is mine. So we are going to do this experiment again using this RTK equipment I have, and let's see the result. Now, answering the question about the shape of the Earth, I, as a scientist, can't talk about the shape of the Earth at this moment because I'm still studying it. Sorry, guys, I can't say it as a scientist because I'm still studying it, and this is a very complicated subject. But I can tell you about my personal feelings about this subject. The original question by this guy was about my feelings about this subject. So, I'm sorry, everyone, but I am a flat earther. I am 100% a flat earther. The Earth is flat.
There you go. No need to apologize, dude. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, guys, but the Earth is flat. He said it. He's a flat earther. The Earth is flat. PhD physicist. You know? Good. Got coffee. Stay in my knee. Don't know how I did that. Perfect. There you go.
Hey, PJ,
Perfect.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm going to go on mute because I'm in a restaurant right now. And I'm going to be home in a minute.
No, no problem, dude. Just shout out if you need to. All right, dude. Bless. Nice one, Roger. Nice one, dude. Right, let's carry on. Yeah, so you didn't. No need to apologize. No need to apologize. You know, you're a flat earther. No need to apologize.
I am still studying it. I need to answer questions, and there will be plenty of difficult questions I will have to answer. Not just me, but other geophysicists need to be able to answer these questions, but I'm declaring it to you right now. I might be the first geophysicist to declare the Earth is flat. I have no doubt.
He might be the first geophysicist to declare the Earth is flat. He might be the first one to declare it, But I dare say there's others out there that's turned to flat Earth but are scared to declare it, you know, are still in that zone where it's embarrassing to them. I dare say you've got a few out there. A good few. I did say the cloud would go as well, didn't I? And the sun would shine through. We're getting a bit of sunnage here on my face. If it gets a bit too thing, I'll put the blinds down. Yeah, because it will blind me. You know, being vampire and all that, you know.
Thoughts about that. Here is the map of the flat Earth. If someone wants to know more about this map, if someone wants to know more about the flat Earth, he or she will have to study hard. We don't have many sources out there. We will probably need to start from scratch. We have very little literature about it.
Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? Yeah, Jeff Glass said they would. So yeah, they would sack this guy. I thought you were asking a question. And would they sack this guy? Yeah. I guess they would sack him because it puts a span on the works of everything being a geophysicist. If the Earth is flat, contained, and can't go anywhere. Definitely. It makes a big difference. So yeah, dare say we sacked him. Maybe he says any system. I don't know.
We don't know everything. We need to study. Every day we will learn something new.
Sean Hawkins,
this model makes
this
sense.
Feed. No doubt. Well, I haven't even got onto the actual subject yet, but because there's a little bit about flat Earth in it, you know, there's got to be 12-ish minutes of him talking about the flat Earth in it, how he became to flat Earth. Then he shared my feed. Wow, I'm a tiny channel, Sean. You know what I mean? I know you are at the minute as well, but I'm a small channel when you're sharing this crap. What's wrong with you? Well, you can share it. You can share it because whatever I say is the truth. You know what I mean? And if it's not the truth, it's what I believe to be the truth, and I was mistaken. Not in my faith or not in my what shape the Earth is, but if I've said things that you use and twist, then there you go. You know, just to be said. Sean Hawkins. You know what I mean? Go pick on Flatzoid or something.
Os navegadores antigos.
The navigators of the past used an instrument called the astrolabe. The astrolabe was created.
Yeah, it's good. That's a good thing to talk about. But yeah, well, yeah, nice one, Sean Hawkins, for sharing this feed. Nice one. Everybody else, go share my feed. Share my feed. I never ask anybody to say, I never, except in my credits, I'll say please subscribe. And when I do a video, but in general, I never say like, you know what I mean, share, whatever. But if you want to, like and share, you know what I mean. I am telling the truth from my point of view, definitely. So there's no dishonesty from here. You know, bring on the trolls, Alan saying. So yeah, Sean Hawkins, there's no dishonesty here. So I do know there'll be a lot of dishonesty coming from your side, though. Your side, absolutely. Do you know when I was listening to that poem by Lutz, did he actually say something about Rachel in it, in my voice or something? I don't know. Was it Rachel he said or something else? I'll have to listen to it again because it's really softly spoken, but and quite low. So yeah, I'll have to listen to it and see what it says because that's what it sounded like to me, but I'm not sure. Right here, astrolabe.
To work on a flat Earth model, and it always worked. Yes, I know this is considered to be ancient knowledge. I know it might not.
Absolutely, Jeff. I said, shut up, Plunkins.
Not seem to be very scientific, but seriously, I have been in the position to denounce flat Earth. I screamed against it. I got very nervous about it. But if you have a bit of patience...
That's the cognitive dissonance and the peer pressure when you're in front of people. How you got to tell them, or you got to back down, even though there's 10 people looking at you and they're all heliocentric. I know it's hard. But you got to tell the truth. You got to. Either don't say anything Like, keep it to yourself in that situation. But don't lie. But I get the Cogdis. I get it. I never went through it, but I get it.
Patience to study about it, watch the very old videos about this subject. Not so much the new ones, but the old ones before the censorship. Learn about the astrolabe. You're going to find a lot of inconsistencies in the globe model. For example, the Antarctic Treaty. You have all these countries getting together and deciding nobody is allowed to go to Antarctica to explore it. If I go to Antarctica, if I even get to reach
Go on the final experiment. Yay! Like, that is going to prove anything. Like, that is not dodgy in itself, the final experiment, especially with whose idea or who's running it, you know? No bias there, eh? Idiots. Absolute idiots.
Antarctica, all my fellow Brazilians may suffer the consequences for my actions. So I find it to be very strange. Why is it that we can go close to the North Pole where there is more wildlife? Anyone can get close to it. But the South, where there are only penguins, why can't anyone cross it independently? Seriously, they spent billions of dollars digging CERN. Why don't we have different stations crossing Antarctica?
You know, I was just thinking, exactly, Jeff, exactly, man. I was just thinking, he's probably sharing it because Luke was on there twice. Start and about 5 minutes ago, just so I could show Roger. Maybe he shared it at that point because he's on it. You know? Just a thought. Exactly, Jeff. Exactly, Alan. Exactly, Alan and Jeff. And Roger's in chat, obviously, but he's doing stuff. I think he's at work. Yeah, there's people there because there's 9 watching. Well, it says to me there's 9 watching, but there's a couple in chat. Certainly Alan and Jeff in chat. Imagine living on a boat with a bunch of baltards in the middle of the ocean. Dude. Oh, dude, you jump in that ocean, I'm telling you. You let the ocean take you. Hopefully home, but you let that ocean take you.
PJ.
Yeah, I know you're here.
Right now.
I know you are. I was just saying. I was just saying to chat you're here. I was just explaining to chat you're here, but you're on mute sort of thing because you're in a restaurant or what. Yeah, man. I know you're here. I
guess something really important that he goes through. I want to touch on it when I get done here.
No problem.
Cool.
Just give us a shout.
Right.
Give us a shout when you're ready. No problem, man.
All right.
Cool.
No problem.
Bless him.
Why not? These are the kind of questions that make you uncomfortable.
Yeah, hardcore, Alan. Definitely. You would not want to be in that situation, would you? I think you would go overboard. Port side, starboard. Do you know what I mean? And anyway, front, back, any which way you can.
It's possible that I might change my opinion, but my opinion today is that the Earth is flat. The person who is saying this to you now.
So it's just front. The front is aft, isn't it? I can't remember what the back's called. Front's aft. Well, it is where I'm from. Ooh, yeah, walk the plank. Do you know we used to play a game like that? It's in primary school. When I was in primary school, walk the plank or join the crew.
Hey, PJ, it's called a stern. A stern.
I'd say stern. Aft and stern, of course. Why did that go out my head? Bless Roger, a nice one for that. Cool.
My dad was a Navy man, dude. I know how to say it. Right.
I'm from a fishing town. It just went out my mind. You know what I mean? Crazy. But yeah, got it. We got it. Nice one, dude.
I'm gonna go back on mute. It's loud here, dude.
Yeah, man. Please.
is not an average person. I am a geophysicist. I taught classes at the University of São Paulo. If I were able to teach there, it is because I was selected the best among the best in the area. Many people were not able to do so. I have a PhD. I went straight from my master's program to my PhD. I was not just a good student, I was the best of all students. The program...
Modest then, modest. It's maybe just translation issues, you know, makes it sound a little bit, you know what I mean, big-headed, boastful.
I was enrolled in lasts on average 5 to 6 years. I was the first to conclude the program in 4 years. I was an excellent student. And after me, only 2 other students were able to conclude the program in 4 years. One of them is my...
Okay, enough of the boasting now, dude. Yeah, we get it. You meant to be telling your testimony, not your bragginess of boastfulness. I'm only joking. I'm glad he's a flat earther.
Brother. Yes, I am a geophysicist. I know...
Alan knows everything about being the best. Because he is the best, of course. You know what I mean? Best of the best, the best. Gematria, Wombat, bless you. Thanks for coming. Look at me. I'm the greatest. Yeah, man. Absolutely. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Luch, there's another 3 exactlies for you guys to take the mick out of. Or do you just do it when I'm on flats?
Everything about this area. If this is going to bother someone, I am sorry. There's nothing I can do.
Sorry, good to see you, Gematria. Good to see you.
This is how I feel, and I have the right to express myself. As a scientist, I am evaluating the subject as of my own feeling.
Like I say, Gematria, it could just be sound a bit more boastful the way he's saying it because of translation. Sorry. My throat then. Translation issues. You know, it could be something to do with that. I don't think, Jenny, if you spoke his language, it would sound that boastful. But we don't know. We don't know. You know, he's kind of new to it. Maybe new to the idea of being a creator. So he doesn't know much about the humility side of it and the pride side of it. You know, with why we shouldn't be full of pride.
Feelings. I am not trying to convince anyone. It is just for myself. After watching several videos and watching the Globe Earthers trying to debunk those videos, I am sorry to say, but these Globe believers are not in the position.
Go smoke the bowl like so. Fair play, yeah. I'm coughing because I'm smoking, but I just do it joint for him. I never have a bowl. I mean, not against it. Not against it. We call it something different, yeah. But well, there's a good few ways, a few things it gets called, but different places, different terminologies. Yeah, I'm not adverse to it. I've smoked bowls plenty of times. I'm not adverse to it. It's just not how I do it. I like to do it in joints. You know what I mean? That's how I do it. It's how we've always done it when it came to it. So this is what I'm used to. Prefer it that way. Bless guys. Come on, you can't. Thank you.
To debunk this. I can see you are not geologists, geophysicists. You guys don't know what you are talking about. But this is it for today. In my area of work, because I am also a seismologist, I use a flat Earth projection. This is not a childish talk. This discussion about the flat Earth was once published in a seismology publication in a different format, asking the question up to what point is the Earth considered flat in order to gather seismologic data. And this was published some 16 years ago.
Wombat says, I have the stuff. It's called diamond something like shatter, but not shatter. It's like pure THC. Okay, okay. Do you know what? It's something I don't see much of as well. I mean, I have smoked shutter wax, but I don't see it too often. I'd have to get my mate to like say where I'm at, it's still illegal. I don't know if it's legal where you're at, but where I'm at, it's still illegal. So I obviously have to go to a dealer sort of thing. I don't care. It's illegal. I don't give a crap about that. I don't think it being legal makes it immoral. You know what I mean? Sort of thing. Oh, it's legal where you're at. Yeah. Cool. I don't think it's got to be long before it's legal here. Because even if the police caught me with it, they wouldn't take me inside unless it's a load I had on me for selling my personal. They wouldn't. I don't think they would take me to the police station with it. They'd just charge me. They would just take it. They confiscate it from me. That'd be it. Because they know it's not as big a problem as the others, the Class A's. You know what I mean? The stuff that's really kicking the crap out of our kids and men and women and children. You know, because there's children at school taking it. When I was at school in the 90s, there was someone that was a bit younger than me, 14, taking it. I was probably still at school or just left, and they're just coming into secondary school, and they were taking it. There were black marks on our nose every day from soot from the foil when chasing the dragon. You know what I mean? It's got black marks on our brown marks on the teeth where the heroin stuck. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's crazy. So even when I was a kid, they were doing it as kids. I was doing it as a kid. I just didn't do it at school. You know what I mean? And I was a bit later on in being a kid. Like, I was glue sniffing at 14. You know, it wasn't until I was 16 that I ever intravenously did any type of drug. You know? So, yeah, a little later on. Sorry, guys, I blather sometimes. You know, I go off course. But I haven't got a course. I mean, there's no proper theme with my videos in the mornings, I don't think. I mean, there is a theme, but it doesn't tend to go that way all the time. And sometimes I just don't have a theme, just do whatever.
Go. In my area of work, there have always been people questioning up to what point can we consider Earth to be flat in order to accommodate the situation to the globe standards. But since this was a direct question which has put me in between a rock and a hard place, in my personal interpretation...
Really? Germany just went legal? Really? It won't be long then. We're just across the water from Germany, you know, we're part of Europe. It won't be long. I mean, obviously we're out of the European Union now, but I don't think that'll make a difference. It'll still come here soon. And Alan just said Denmark is coming. Yeah, Italy didn't give a shit. What is it legal though, or they just don't care, or is it decriminalized or something? You know, I don't know. Alan, give me an answer now, man. Now.
Not as a scientist, since I am still studying it. The Earth is flat. Sorry for those who might become mad about this, but the Earth is flat. Yeah, that's it.
So not illegal, Alan, but illegal, but they just don't give a flying crap. They probably sit there and have a smoke with you, do they? Jeff Glassy still hasn't said anything about why Earth is flat. Well, he's not going to, because it's at 12:39 and it ends at 12:56, so he's not going to, dude. Is really flat?
I'm going to tell you, he doesn't say it. He doesn't say anything about it. I'm here.
No, he doesn't.
The thing
he
is,
doesn't. He doesn't.
The thing is, like, before my father died, he bought me a shirt with his country on it, and he gave it to me.
Yeah.
What's the name of the country? It's I got the shirt at the house, and on the shirt
San Paulo.
it has
San Paulo.
Sao Paulo. Yeah.
Sao
It's San
Paulo, Sao Paulo, I
Island.
think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's a San Pablo shirt. On the shirt, it has an eye, and in the middle of the eye, it has a cross on it. That's what my
Okay.
dad gave. That was the last thing my dad gave me before he died. So
Got you, man. Got you.
kind of strange.
Yeah, I mean, it's at the end of the video. It's at the end of the
But-
video anyway, and he hasn't said anything about it. You know.
Well, he wants to investigate. He wants to test his geophysical properties. He wants to get the instruments he needs to measure how flat the Earth is. He's going to do kind of like seismology work to determine how concave or how convex the surface is, and that's what seismology is supposed to. There's a lot of globies that claim that seismology proves a globe Earth, but the thing is that like FED, they got a hold of it and they did the math on it, like the sonogram style math, and in order to register anything, you have to go to the flat zero to get any kind of wave measurements off of anything. You have to. It has to have a reference point. And that's the whole point to any of these measurements. They all have a zero or a level point you have to go to.
It's got to, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But if you want to know what I believe about it, I believe we're living on a side of a giant tree stump, dude. That's my opinion.
well, you know, why not? Why not? As long as it's contained.
Well,
why not?
Where do you? Yeah, well, where do you think we get all these resources? The gold, the silver, the platinum they pull out of the ground? I believe those are like the leftover tree roots from a giant tree that used to be at the center of the North Pole. And
it is mentioned somewhere, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
So
the Bible even talks about this, and every one of the ancient stories go back to Hyperborea, the center of it. Yeah. And I believe that the roots go as far down as Antarctica, and they have like claims and resources out there, and there's stuff that they don't want us to get our hands on. And they got a workforce that'll take care of everything for them, maintain their society, and they can push you around, dude. And that's what they're doing.
Yeah, of course, of course. Let me just say to Alan Buckwheat in front of a cop that think of a crap. Nice. Michael, good morning, man. Good morning. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Started about 5:15. As the title says, I meant to start at 5, but I wasn't ready. So 5:15, I changed it for. Dude, you know how to get in if you want to come in. I know you just got up probably, so give it a few. Whatever, come in. You don't need the link. You know how to get in, dude. If you want to be here, you know how to get here.
Can he find his way home?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's just end with what he says at the end here. But he didn't say why. He didn't say why. Like you guys said.
So PJ, are you gonna do another video besides this one? Or is this gonna be
yeah. I'm going to this video wasn't even the point. I mean, my video is meant to be about vampire cult in Kentucky. And this is the last of my vampire. This will be the last of my vampire strip mic themes. So,
did you ever watch the video I sent you about assisted living vampires?
Yeah, Michael. Late at 5. It's meant to be 5 o'clock fever, and it was 5:15 fever. They do what I ain't perfect. Kind of PJ sound the same, love. You know what I mean? Kind of exactly the same. We're the same person. People can't distinguish our voices apart. Different accents, different voices altogether. We talk differently. You know what I mean? And people think we're the same. Wow, isn't that mental? Yeah. I dare say Mike was making himself look off.
Oh, there you are.
Say again. Yeah. Right. I'll let him finish off
Can you hear me?
what he's got to say. It's at the end of it. Yeah, I can hear you, dude. I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, my
Can you not
headphones
hear me?
died.
I was going to say you can't hear me.
You're
but
almost.
I definitely heard you. Yeah, I definitely heard you. Hold on. You see me? All right. I can't hear you now though. If you're talking, right? I'm just going to finish off this video anyway. Hey, let Roger sort out his his sound issues. Yeah, or he's just his issues. He might have issues. Prove it. There we go. And that was the end. Right, Professor Afonso has since dedicated his life to an orthodox line of Christianity and now teaches biblical cosmology and is I mean, if this is real, good. And is dedicated to the study of the Word of God. Is he studying the inspired Word of God and the living Word of God? You know, the Word of God is a bit vague. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of people nowadays take that. I mean, I know that is in the Bible, Word of God. But yeah, a lot of people take that just Word of God and just twist it nowadays. You know what I mean? With what it actually means. You know what it actually means. So yeah, that was that. I just wanted to show that testimony just because I hadn't watched it. I thought I would show it. You know. So there we go. Good. There we go. Sorry. Right. Let's get to the video that I'll limit. Oh, it's always the side. It comes up the side. Pain in the butt. Right. Let's do it. Where is it? Yeah, Michael. Did you know? Did you hear the You weren't now, are you, Michael? So, Luch. Wow, I'm not going to play it again, Michael. But I've done it twice in the same show at the start. Just to again in the middle, well, just not long ago, to show Roger. I will show if you're about after the show, dude. I'll show you it. I'm not going to play it again because yeah. But Luch made a song about made a poem about me.
Hey, Michael.
About me saying the word exactly. Oh, there you are, dude. There you are. You win.
Morning.
There he is.
Morning.
Morning.
I can't even see yet. I've had about one swig of coffee and my eyes are still sealed up.
He still looks the same.
Yeah. So did you know that Luke's made a poem about me?
Oh, that's nice.
It's nice. I'll show you after the show, though, Michael. I'll show you after the show. I'm saying I'll show you after the show because I've already presented it once and twice, and I'm like, I don't want to do it a third time on the same show. Do you know what I mean? What to say? Yeah.
PTA got
useless time. Exactly. You know what I mean? I'll use that. I'll show you after the show. I don't want to waste it on useless time. You know, especially it being useless.
Yeah, it's a very strange thing, and I'm not sure I want to hear out like that at this time in the morning.
Exactly. That's what's about.
My mum says,
using the word.
My mum says it's a love poem.
I know. But it's about me saying the word exactly and using it quite a lot. So there you go. So I'll show you it. It's yeah. But yeah, but why? Why is it made it about me? It's crazy. I don't think it was off his own back to do this. And he said it is satire, and it's titled. It says at the end, joke. Yeah, it is a joke, but at the same time, is it? Is them just taking the mick? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think he's taking a mick for sure.
I personally think somebody's using Luch and preying on his innocence.
I was going to say exactly. I was going to say exactly then because I agree with you. But I'll say aye. Definitely, because I think they do things like that. They've gone to that extremes now because they're in desperation. They've got nothing.
Yeah.
They've got nothing. So they're desperate and they're using desperate measures. Yeah. How could he get his earth measuring equipment if he now works for Yeah, I get you. I get you, dude. You're talking about Alfonso. Yeah, I get you, man. I get you. I get you. Exactly. Right.
They probably turned him down, dude. They probably said no.
Yeah, exactly, man. So how did it? It just came. It's just automatic when I agree with someone. Right, let me get this sorted. Oh wow. And rewind. Yeah, so this stream will be the last time I do any vampire theme. Like I say, last night I got a stream stop. People know they were there. They got the stream stop because of showing actual blood, real blood. Like it was, and it's weird because at the start I used that intro from Vampire Suck, and there was tons of blood on it. Not real blood, obviously, but it looked like real blood. Do you know what I mean? And it's satire. Well, you know what I mean? It's just mad. It's just mad. It was just a tiny bit that somebody was dabbing their finger into. And I said, they ain't drinking blood. They're dabbing at it and tasting it. Stop. Because there was actual bit of blood, real blood. Crazy. It's crazy, man. But it's all ready to go. Oh, good. Right, I'll play it. Oh, yeah, it's about a Team Vampire Cult of Kentucky. I've never heard of it before. I didn't watch it. I just watched the first few seconds of it to make sure it is what type of video it was and all that. If there's any, I doubt it, but if there's any kind of blood in there whatsoever, I will stop it and go forward because, yeah, getting suspended is a pain in the butt, I suppose. You have to just do something else and wait for them to put you back on. But yeah, there we go. I can do it.
Everything I was listening to was dark. It was hard-driven. It was based upon hate, war, death, pain. That's all my music, all of my movies that I watched.
He was also into black arts. He was teaching other kids and other...
Oh, it's only about 20 odd minutes long. So just let you know. So I have got another video afterwards. It's 40 minutes long if we get to it. So. But I'm not sure. I don't know how long I'm going on. I'll certainly go no further than 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock to me is like 2 hours away. Guys, because it's about 10 to 7 now. In the UK.
People about being in the black arts and about witchcraft.
Emma Plies, give us a shout if you want to say something.
My bedroom was an array of the darker side of the occult, such as the Necronomicon, the Satanic Bible. I had upside-down crosses. I had broken shards of glass laying about in the corner. I had hooks and metal cables wrapped around.
Hold on, before I go further on, Jamaica one, but put a Josh area. Josh 7628, and when the Lord had inflicted the plague upon Pharaoh, king of Egypt, he asked his wise men and sorcerers to cure him. 29. And wise men, and why is that blimmin' heart? They should never put that heart there. Does mine not? Oh, come on. Flick my page away. Right, thank you. I need to pull it down a bit so I can see. Oh, it's just, wow. And sorcerers cure him. And wise men, there's nothing under that. And sorcerers said that if the blood... you've got to carry on. And Pharaoh hardened. Oh, is this a different one? That of the blood? Or is this a continuation? And Pharaoh hearkened to them and sent his ministries to, right, it is a continuation, to Goshen, to the children of Israel. Wow, you're writing the whole lot. Oh, wow. To take their little children. Wow, that's crazy. Let me know. I've just lost it. And Pharaoh's ministers went and took the infants of the children of Israel. Did I just skip then? Skip something? No, it was. That's it. That's all good. That's all good. That's all good. Yeah. Wow. I'm not sure why you put that in there. It was probably for someone else, but as soon as I see scripture, I just want to read it. You know what I mean? Sort of thing. So Yeah, I've just got to carry on with the video because obviously it's part of your conversation. Cool.
Brown looking like Hellraiser.
Because he was so cool.
I like how.
Do you ever find yourself unable to sleep, thinking about the proverbial monsters under the bed?
Do you ever find yourself unable to sleep? Yes, just a little sometimes. Aye, but there's no proverbial monsters under the bed. There's only
I have them under the bed.
lies.
Is that why you can't sleep, PJ?
Yeah, because the monster's under the bed, even though I haven't got any space under my bed for a monster to fit under. Yeah, because I'm scared. Absolutely. I just can't sleep, man. I am crapping myself in case I get killed by the monsters. When you shut your eyes, they come. The boogeyman. They come when you shut your eyes, but when you open them, they're gone. So I just can't shut my eyes, dude. I just can't shut my eyes.
Hey, PJ.
The things that haunt us, witches and warlocks, vampires.
Sorry, Raj.
Yeah, I was going to ask you a question. This is a little off topic. Like
Go on.
brother, when my brother he was an addict back in the day, and what got him off of the stuff, he went to a shaman, and he did an ayahuasca ceremony.
Right.
It straightened him up fast. And he quit all the junk and everything. He was on it for 12, 13 years. And he was straight mainlining. Yeah. So
I was mainlining. I grind as well. Go on.
But the ayahuasca, it kind of like a wake up call. I've been in a ayahuasca ceremony myself, and you leave your body, dude.
You
realize that you actually go somewhere when you die. That's the whole main part of it. So you choose your path. It's kind of the way the old shaman did it. And they're from South America. They have churches here, and they do like these ceremonies and stuff. But I've seen a lot of people get cured that way.
I get it. But I mean, it is using a different force than God, you know. I suppose it does work for some people, but it would. I'd rather have gone the godly route, you know. That's really good. It's really good that they're clean. It's really good that he's clean. Fantastic. But I mean, I would never have gone to a shaman to do it with.
He was on the verge of.
I know, you know.
All, dude. Yeah, it was like.
Well, I get it. No, I mean, I know. I mean, it's only now that I know the truth that I wouldn't go to a shaman. If I didn't know the truth when I was an addict, it was lucky that, I mean, I started dabbling with Christianity at 19. So even during being an addict, I believed in Christ. You know, if I hadn't got the truth, if I didn't know the truth, yeah, of course I might have tried it if I seen it working for people. You know, if I didn't know the truth. So I get it without a doubt, bro. Yeah, carry on.
Yeah, I was going to say one more thing. I was raised in the church, in a charismatic church, Pentecostal church, and my father was an ordained minister too. And even now, at the point, I agree completely with biblical life. I agree with it. And there are other things out there. There are boogeymen out there. Yeah, the thing is, my brother came in the flat earth, and then he went to a shaman after the fact. I think he has resentment to my dad because of the Pentecostal stuff. He was really strict with it. So.
Yeah.
Some people can't be reached. Some people can. It depends.
That's right. That's right. I've taken plenty of people to church and they've loved it, and they haven't come back, but they've actually loved it. Seen people that didn't like it, but come back just because something must have hit home. You know what I mean? Come back because the seed must have been planted, and the ones that didn't like it in the first place, they become saved. You know, crazy how inverted it is sometimes. Yeah, Mikey Smith, thanks for coming, dude. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. I'm saying Mikey Smith. Sorry, I was saying that. Yeah, we can hear you. I can hear you, Roger.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah, I'm saying Mikey Smith. Yeah. Yeah, Mikey's welcome to come in. He knows he is. The link's at the top, Mikey. If you want to come in, he's always welcome to come in. But yeah, we'll just I'm just doing the last of my vampires theme. No more vampires after today. No, after today. All right, let's carry on.
And demons. As the nights get longer and the winter closes in, I can't help thinking about the cases that scare me, that leave me shivering in the night. Tonight's case involves blood, the dark arts, and a seemingly charismatic
Well, I
leader
hope you're just talking about blood and not showing blood. As long as you're not showing it, fine.
who convinced his peers turned disciples to join him on a mission that would ruin more lives than one. Tonight, we're traveling across the southern New.
Yes, Alan, Mikey does rock. Mikey rocks. I always praise him for what he does, man. He goes out there. See, every time he comes in, he goes out there and puts himself in situations with the truth. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Not many people do that. I mean, other people do observation, stuff like that, but they don't go out in the crowds. Mikey's like kind of the main man for that. He's the main man. He does go out there and profess the truth to unbelievers everywhere. You know.
I wear
and within his
my
vicinity,
shirt everywhere I
obviously,
go.
you can't just get on a plane and fly somewhere. Yeah, absolutely, man, absolutely. Bless you, Mikey.
Good job, Mike. Keep it
United
up.
States, from Kentucky to Florida to Louisiana, alongside a group of teenagers who believed they were part of a vampire cult, led by a boy who believed himself immortal.
See, blindly following a man because the dude had said something like, I'm immortal. So he probably showed them a few tricks or something. You know what I mean? He was very persuasive, had them staring eyes and all that, really like hypnotized them with his eyes, I suppose. You know what I mean? Basically, they're just blind faith. Yeah, just blind faith, dude. And that's what it comes down to. Just believing a dude. Yeah, I'm immortal, man. I'm immortal. No problem, Mikey. Not a problem. I'm immortal. Come follow me. We'll be a cult of Kentucky. Brilliant.
We can try that out. See if he's immortal. Yeah.
Well, the type of people who are going to lean into believing that this guy really is a vampire are the same mindset as these online globe defenders. You know, they believe out.
Hi. That's exactly what I was thinking, man. But I didn't want to say exactly. You're right. You're right, without doubt, dude. Without doubt. It's exactly the same. Exactly. And then there you go, guys. Exactly again. And again. Exactly. Exactly the same.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Hello,
man.
and welcome to True Crime Daily After Dark.
You know, I say absolutely just as much, you know? Why not absolutely? Is it because I pronounce absolutely okay? I don't with exactly, because I don't pronounce the T exactly. But absolutely, you say got a T. I pronounce the T in that. I mean, absolutely, kind of. You know what I mean? Why didn't you go for that one?
A podcast that dives into some of the darkest and most shocking true crime stories. This podcast will immerse you in a world where we can only wish that what we hear is fiction. I'm your host, Olivia Owens. In this episode, we're looking at the
Hi, Olivia. Thank you.
Case of Roderick Farrell, a teen from Kentucky who became absolutely convinced he was actually a vampire, and the heinous crime he committed not long after drinking a new recruit's blood.
Wow.
He didn't feel like a part of the mundane world of his hometown, so he created his own.
If you need to record anything over the internet.
Yeah, we love this.
I love commercials.
Absolutely.
To reality by a punishment no one would envy.
That's right, bedhead.
Murray, Kentucky is a college town.
It's a proper bed. Well, you know, Intel, you don't get the luxuries and all that. If he was at home, it'd be perfectly done, like, not like Hollywood, but like in Hollywood, but in
But,
jail,
like,
you know.
Don't vampires, like, if you were to cut a vampire's hair off, doesn't it grow instantly back?
Yeah, of course, absolutely, definitely, it goes back straight away. So why not? Yeah, just cut it off every day, man. You won't even have to brush your hair. Just get the clippers out. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Perfect hairdo back. Nice.
You
Beautiful.
gentlemen know where they got that myth right, because after you die, your hair still grows in your nails.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably Samson and Delilah. I mean, that's the thing anyway. Yeah, man.
Just go for a coffin cut.
Some
That first
mutton
picture, he had
chops.
a mullet.
Ooh, some mutton chops.
Shot back and dead.
In the southwestern part of the state.
Shot back and back to bed. Shot back and wallop.
Nearly spitting distance from the Tennessee border and about 2 hours from Nashville. It's a city proud of its history and its local sports teams. It's also the home of a teen killer.
Teen killer.
Roderick Rod Farrell grew up in Murray with his mom, Sandra Gibson, who was only 16 when she had him.
All right. Alan said Mikey's going to be on did you say bangos? You mean banjos? You mean Fly Banjos is going on now?
Next Sunday, I think. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't.
Nope. I told Eddie about Mikey a
This.
while back.
Why didn't I know
and
this? All right, cool. Mikey Smith is going to be on there. Oh, nice.
I went over to
Nice.
TikTok
Cool.
and-
What is it, alive? Yeah. Cool. Is it alive or is it like a video or something? You just
No, it's
send
Sunday
it in.
night.
No.
Every Sunday night,
Oh.
it has a live show. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Excellent. Nice one. That's cool. I'll be watching, looking out for that. See again, I'll be looking out for that because I repeat myself a lot apparently. I say exactly a lot, exactly.
His dad was out of the picture and only showed up on certain occasions. Sandra had many relationships over the years and even a brief second marriage. They moved around a lot, and Sandra struggled to keep a job. She allegedly worked as an exotic dancer and sex worker to get by.
Looks
Sandra
like
had her
Sean's
own
mum was living in
fascination with
England.
dark arts. And since it was
Again, it looks like Sean's mom.
Looks like Sean's mum off This Is England.
I'm going to say one thing exactly.
Say it again, dude. Say it again.
Exactly.
Google Sean's mum off This Is England. I'm telling you now, it's spitting image.
Look at it.
Does it? So what was good? What's Sean Hawkins? Tell me what to take.
No, Sean. This is England.
This is in. Oh yeah. I get you.
Yeah, that young kid Sean. That looks like his mum.
Oh, I get you. Got you. I thought you were saying he's actually got. Go ahead. Right.
Hey, Mikey Smith. I'm not in chat. I'm on my tablet.
just the two of them. She
Yeah. Make okay.
would share this fascination with her son. The two
Some of that, I didn't even notice you were on your tablet. I didn't notice for a second, but I know now because I can tell the sound difference. But it didn't register.
bonded over vampire movies and video games. Little did she know just how deep Rod would take this obsession. He came of age in the early 90s.
It's the same. Like Michael said, is the anti-flat earth community. It's just follow the leader, one after the other. You know what I mean? I met this guy. Wow, wonderful. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's cool. You should come with me. Oh, come on. You know what I mean? Just check him out. Just check him out. Yeah, sound okay. Yeah, man.
Yeah, there's like a mindset where you can't separate fiction from reality.
Yeah, there is. It's like a blooming switch in your head. They just do not see it. It's weird.
I'm going to throw something out there.
Yeah, reality, man. Yeah, say again.
Back before all this flat Earth stuff got really big, Lady Gaga put out a song called "The Grand Illusion," and it kind of explains it all. It's weird.
Yeah, I know the song about. I'll have to listen to that after the stream, just to remind me. Yeah, I've got to listen to that now.
Like they were all, and Tony Bennett, remember him, right?
Yeah,
he was involved with it.
No,
he helped produce that song. The
I'll have to listen to it.
Most of these arguments, dude. Yeah. So, they're playing both sides like a fiddle.
Yeah.
Of course. Then they always win. They always win.
Of course.
Yeah, it's the one, man. You just can't. That's how blooming corrupt it is. It's just beyond a joke, and it's so greedy, so gluttonous. I know it's gluttonous, but I'll say gluttonous. It's so gluttonous.
I'm going to say it for now. It's going to be mine.
Over, man.
I'm taking it.
Around.
Yeah. Well, yeah, do you know, it just comes out. I just say it. It's just, I don't know. It's just second nature, I suppose. It just flies out. Absolutely, or exactly. You know, it's one of them.
You're nodding and agreeing. Exactly.
You know what I mean? You sit and study there, man, and flat earthers. There's plenty of things that they say. Repeat, because it's the same thing they say all the time. You know what I mean? So it's the same bloody thing.
Exactly. Yeah.
Definitely.
On the same time as the Rodney King riots, the reunification of former.
Go, Mike. Michael?
I didn't say out.
Did he disappear?
I'm here. I didn't say out.
No, I didn't. Did you say something?
I was just laughing.
Oh, I thought you said. Oh, right. Oh, right. I thought you said. Right. I thought you said stop. Got you.
Former Soviet states, the O.J. Simpson trial, and the birth of the internet. The world seemed chaotic and dark. A young Rod dug into this darkness. He started experimenting. First with...
It's always... Yeah.
It's a right name.
It's always this image that... Yeah. Isn't it? They always,
one of the best names out there, isn't it? Rod.
Yeah.
Reminds me of Rod Stewart. Yeah.
Roddy boy. I've got a cousin called Roderick, and he gets called Roddy.
Oh, man.
Nice. Yeah, they tend to use this image of him all the time. To make him look enigmatic with the one eye, by the way. I know it's the right. I know. Yeah, it's the right eye. It's meant to. That's the proper eye, isn't it? The right eye revealed because the left one's damaged. I think it's the right eye, isn't it? Or is it the left eye that they use? It's the left, isn't it? I was wrong. It's the left. So it's the wrong one. But there you go. It doesn't matter. It's just still like that, you know. It could be an inverted image.
I've seen them use both.
Well, of course we do. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, you never blooming know. You never know.
Sex and drugs.
Right
then he started cutting himself, leaving his mom Sandra feeling helpless.
Yeah, I think so. I'm trying to picture it in my head where you see all the images, and it is. I think it's the left eye covered, isn't it? And the right eye revealed.
No, that's the right eye.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm doubting myself.
think so.
Yeah,
You remember,
I could easily look. I could easily just Google search it, but
Just cover both and call it a
yeah, I'll
day.
Google search it.
In one instance, he said he cut himself
Yeah, that's it. That's it. You win both ways.
from gut to gullet. Even his music taste turned macabre. Then, things slowly started taking a turn for the worse. He killed some neighborhood cats using weapons that he owned. He became infatuated with vampires, and he started to act the part. He was naturally slender, with shoulder-length, straight, dark hair and pale skin. He became convinced that he...
I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at him. I'm just laughing because I'm jolly. Yeah, it's a nice photo. It's a nice photo.
Can you picture him with a cape on though, creeping around graveyards and that?
with the white makeup on.
And if he sees someone, he grabs his long coat and flicks it and pulls over his head, then runs into the distance. Well, everybody's talking about like they cut themselves or whatever. A lot of people do it. A lot of people do it to feel something. Like a lot of people do it. Just I don't know. Some do it because they think they deserve to be punished. That type of thing. There's all different reasons why they do it. You know, I know people who do it, and personally, I didn't do it. I mean, I've cut myself, but that was just me being stupid in front of a woman. You know what I mean? But I've since then never, and it was only scratches, just enough to scar. You know what I mean? But not enough to kill you, sort of thing. But yeah, it's madness. It's madness. And I would never do that again. I'd never do that again. But some people do it to feel. There's loads of different reasons people do it. It's crazy.
It was a 500-year...
I'm not calling people crazy. It's just the way I talk when I say, it's crazy. It's just how I would end off a sentence. I'm not actually saying the people are crazy themselves, you know. Just to specify that.
Old vampire named Vesica.
I tried to actually embrace the life.
Oh, Vesica. Nice. Good name. Couldn't you have thought of something else?
Never heard that.
Couldn't have thought of anything else. No. You couldn't have thought of anything else worse than that, could he? That was let's say, most amazing name ever for a vampire, I think.
Vesica. Wait, Vesica.
I've never heard that one.
Yeah, Vesica. No, never. Vesica.
I've heard Jessica.
Something like that. That's what it sounded like. No, it's like Jessica with a V. Vesica.
Yeah.
That's what it sounded like to me. He maybe did that, Jessica. And I thought, no, I can't use that. I'm meant to be tough, not a girl. So how about Vesica? Yeah, brilliant. Fantastic.
Lifestyle of being a vampire. And being so young, my mind latched onto it. So
it just clicked to me for a second that, yeah, I knew it, but it just clicked. Oh, that's the same dude. He's just got no hair because he's in prison. And older.
Deeply, so tenaciously, that I got lost inside of it.
After that, he couldn't keep his interest in the dark arts to himself. He began to tell his friends about the worlds he inhabited and his immortal nature. 3 peers, Scott Anderson, Dana Cooper, and Charity Casey, would become his confidants. And then...
What? She's actually called Charity Casey. Charity Case. Come on. Charity.
This whole thing reeks like... Absolutely reeks of it being just a setup.
Yeah, you think that with this one, and you see the next one. Is it a Charity Casey? Come on, take the wire away, Charity Case. Just mental. Oh, wow. Unbelievable.
His followers. They would each take part in an initiation ritual at a cemetery where they would drink each other's blood They called it crossing over.
You mean no? But they raise themselves and a little bit of blood come out. They wouldn't drink it. They would sit and dab at it and taste it and swallow. I don't think that's drinking blood. No.
I don't think vampires aren't. Vampires don't drink each other's blood, do they?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. You know, it's crazy. It is crazy. What have they got something? You're just trusting them that they haven't got something. You know, they could have a blood-borne disease or something. You know what I mean? It's craziness. But they're not drinking. They're dabbing at each other's arms and licking and stuff like that. They ain't drinking shit, bro.
That's corny. Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
The general election.
Yes. General election, my batty crease. My batty crease.
But their vampire world would soon collide with the real one. They lived in the heart of rural Kentucky, a central part of the nation's Bible Belt with a conservative majority and a religious populace. So they planned to leave and had
isn't it? Religious populace. Nice.
South to New Orleans. In November 1996, Rod, Charity, Scott, and Dana left Murray, Kentucky, and started driving south towards Florida in order to pick up a new recruit. Her name was Heather Wendorf.
Hey, Jehovah's daughter, Barbara. Good to see you. Real good to see you, Barbara. Yeah, she said, morning, y'all. Great to be with you once again, especially as it's 12 my time. Synchronicities are all around me. More. Yeah, go. Sorry. All right, people were just saying morning. People were just saying morning to you. Sorry, thought they were reacting. Yeah, morning, Barbara. Good to see you. Good to see you. Always good to see you.
Have you got a delay again, PJ?
I think it's maybe because a little bit. Because Roger's on his phone, you're on your tablet, so there might be a little.
He's got a delay.
Definitely. When I start, it's easy. It's dealer. It's tolerable. It's not bad, dude. It's not bad. I just wait when I talk. I just wait a few seconds, to see if anybody answers. If nobody answers, then they either haven't heard me or there's a huge delay. But no, it seems to be okay. It seems to work, man. But yeah, good to see you. Good to see you.
And Wombat.
Sorry. Sorry.
Wombat just put something in the chat. I don't know what it is.
Oh, you mean? No, I can't see anything.
I can see pink hand.
Instead.
No,
pink hand.
Pink hand, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Just a pink hand. I can't see anything of significance, to be honest. No.
There's a website on this one I'm looking at. It's not YouTube neither. I don't know what it is.
I can't see out.
I don't know. You sure it's not on another thing, another platform? You've got a notification from. I don't know, but there's nothing of significance there, and there's nothing in the private room here like Wombat's trying to get in or anything.
No, it's not.
Sorry, dude. Yeah, I just explained to Barbara. This is the very last of my vampire theme, definitely today. You seen what happened yesterday? I think you were there. I'm not sure. Jeff Gasshead was there at the time. Definitely. I got suspended just for a drop of blood, man. Crazy. But yeah, man. So this is the last of it today. No more after this. I'll have other themes if I do it. Just whether sometimes I do it at nighttime, like the weekend I do it at nighttime because Sov doesn't tend to do a show at the weekend. So at weekend I kind of do it his time. That he usually goes on. So for me it's 2:30 in the morning. But he said on Flatses last night he may do a show, but only a quick one. So I kind of thought, well, I go on before or go on after. And I thought, well, if I go on before, I won't get any sleep. If I'm going after, I can have a bit of sleep, wake myself up, and go on. You know what I mean? Yeah, Alan. Notice PJ is white. Yeah, and the sun's coming through the window as well. It doesn't help. I'm getting burnt by the sun. I am a vampire. Hence the vampire themes, dude. There's good in me, so I can take the daylight. I'm allowed to take the daylight, but it hurts. It hurts a lot.
Hey, PJ, you got a mirror somewhere? Maybe you could check and see if you see your reflection.
Oh no! I can't. I don't even know. I have to come to the computer to see what my hair looks like. Because in the mirror, I don't know. I have to watch the camera. So
he's already broke out mirrors looking at his son.
That's when I used to have that reflection. So yeah, I could be one of these guys. You know what I mean? No problem. No problem. I could fit in. I could be a mole, guys. I could be a mole. You know what I mean? Use me.
Heather and Rod had met in Eustis, Florida, a year prior when Rod briefly moved there with his mother. The two became instant friends, and she was more than ready to join his vampire gang. They planned to return to Murray, where Rod felt comfortable with his self-described power base.
Oh.
Heather allegedly told Rod that her dad was
self-described power base. What does that mean? What does self-described? I know self-described is obviously the power base. What's a power base? You know, is that what the power is just within you? You're the base. I don't know. I don't know what that means, dude. Would you guys
calling yourself?
Doesn't mean anything, really, does it? Yeah. Yeah. I tell you what, let's do a GoFundMe and get a coffin for PJ. I like it. I like it. I like it, man. I want mahogany. Mahogany.
Was mistreating her.
Give me my first coffin. I have to christen it.
Make sure it's shaped like an haggis.
Haggis vampire. Absolutely. Huggis, Neeps, and Ties.
I've never
and
tried
her
haggis. I don't know what it's like.
mom was doing nothing about it. Rod sympathized with her situation. He, too, had allegedly been abused by his family members when he was young.
He, too, had been abused by his family members when he was young. Is there a running theme here or something? Maybe.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
Maybe
Exactly.
what they're doing psychological. Yeah. They both were whatever when they were young at the family. Didn't have a good time. Were they abused? Probably.
Oh,
You know?
there's an old
There's a
adage,
running theme there, I think.
misery loves company. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi.
On the way to Eustis, Rod's car began to break down. By the time they arrived, it had become virtually undrivable. This was just a minor problem, since he knew Heather's parents had a Ford Explorer that they could steal. When they arrived in Eustis, they met Heather.
Barbara just put up something. She said, I just read the truest statement and it applies to all. What we see depends mainly on what we're looking for. Normies don't want to see. They refuse to look, in my experience. Yeah, absolutely, without a doubt. I was going to say another word, but I thought I'd stick with absolutely for now. Because I do say it a bit too much. But yeah, definitely, I agree, Barbara, without a doubt.
Alan says you need some Transylvanian dirt.
Yeah, man. The sun definitely is kind of making a difference. Hold on, I can blow out my candle now.
Candle
on for like yeah, I had it on because the blinds and that was shut. I put it on earlier. I just forgot to blow it out. I put it on when I woke up about 4. You know, I just forgot to put it out. It's for the scent rather than light, to be honest. It's a scented candle.
Down the road from her house and brought her immediately to a local cemetery for her initiation ceremony. Once there, he performed the rite of passage, the crossing over. Heather was now officially a member of Rod's vampire cult.
Too much.
I love the music.
Yeah, every time he moves, he has to bring a box of glass with him. Yeah, man. I like it. Sorry, what did you say, Roger?
Nothing. Go on.
Oh, okay, no problem. No problem. Statement retracted.
It wasn't a real statement.
It was just a blather of words.
No, I was going to say exactly, but I changed my mind.
Ah, man, listen, you can say exactly as many times as you want to, bro. Just whenever, dude. I don't mind. You might get a poem written about you if you say the word exactly, dude. You might. So keep going. If you want a poem written about you, go for it, man. Go for it. It might be better than the one you did for me, but. Crazy.
In order to continue on their way, Rod and his crew needed a car, stat. Heather offered up her parents' Ford Explorer and said Rod could take the keys, which were in her parents' bedroom. She even left the garage door unlocked for easy access into her home.
You do.
Before venturing into their home, Rod took acid and other drugs.
No wonder he thought it was a vampire. Bloody took acid.
It's a £100 house.
He took too many. He took too many and thought he was a vampire. I like it. That's so funny.
Charity, Heather, and Dana drove Scott and Rod to Heather's home. And the two teen boys got out, preparing to sneak in and snatch the keys.
Ooh.
But things didn't go as planned.
Oh, they didn't?
And chaos would unfold.
Oh, no. We understand. Oh, wow. Gosh, yeah.
I think her dad had a gun. That's what happened.
Yeah, it's got to be that. It looks like it's got a case there. Yeah, I think there's going. Definitely think there's some shootings went off. I think this is a story I haven't heard of. Vicky used to watch a lot of murder stuff and all that. So this would have came up at some point. I dare say she would have seen this. But I used to watch it with her, but not as much as her. So obviously, because we're not always together. So I've never come across this one. She probably has, but I haven't. No, the next. Well, it's like this.
November 25th, 1996. It was around 9 p.m. when everything changed for Rod Farrell and his 5 followers.
Sorry, what year did it say? 96.
It's almost like mine.
No, I'm just saying, did anybody hear what year? Was it 96? It said this was 1996. It happened. November 25th, 1996. I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah.
Heather Wendorf had left open her garage door so Rod and Scott could enter and steal her parents' keys. This was so that they could continue on their journey south to New Orleans. But things wouldn't go as planned. The group of teens went to Heather's home, where Rod and one of the other members, Scott Anderson, prepared to steal Heather's parents' car.
We had sticks, basically just wooden sticks in our hands. I didn't know how big her father was, and I was slightly worried about that. And I knew a grown man could smash me to the ground.
Oh, I will. Maybe you should have not gone for it, dude. If he was bigger than you and you're scared. Oh, it's obvious. No, he obviously did. Well, maybe. Let's know. I don't know the story.
Rod saw a crowbar in the garage and believed it would be the best
crowbar.
tool to defend himself if necessary.
Makes sense.
Phil Chalmers, Crime Watch Daily special correspondent, speaks with Rod.
Did Heather ask you to kill her parents?
She had said something about, if I asked you, would you kill my parents? I figured it was just a joke. I'm like, sure.
But what happened was hardly a joke.
Cheers, Jeff. Yeah, I thought so. And definitely with the style of haircut, the type of photograph, and the cars and stuff. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that car actually could be late 80s. But yeah, the photos and that and the haircuts exactly look like 90s to me. Yeah.
It's almost like when I got a 98.
Rod Farrell and Scott Anderson made their way through Richard.
Sorry, Rog.
Yeah, I have an Explorer now. I have a Ford Explorer now. I have a 98.
Oh, the same as that. See, I don't know them type of cars. That's an American car. I haven't got a clue about it. You don't see them over here, do you, Michael?
No.
Not them shape. We get things like it, but not that type of shape. That is definitely like American. We can see that's an American. We can kind of determine that's American from the shape of it because they're different from ours. Yeah.
I can show you my Ford. Hold on a second. I'll
Go
show
on.
you. Yeah.
Go for
I'll
it,
take
dude.
you outside.
Go for it. Go for it.
It better not be the same colour.
Yeah.
Wow. Is it you? Are you him? Are you Vanessa? What? No, Vesta.
There it is.
Oh yeah. Got your eye. Oh, it's not exactly the same colour.
No,
Not that we can tell, really. It depends on phones and stuff like that and all that stuff. And that's the first time I've seen you, dude. Good to see you.
What you were doing, Roger? Walking around the garage?
Aye.
Yeah,
Garage, Michael.
Garage.
Excellent. Nice one, Roger. That's cool.
I'm from Lower North, so you know.
Randolph and Naoma.
Hi.
Ruth Queen's home, on the lookout for the car keys. Richard, Heather's dad, was asleep on the couch. They snuck around the house looking for the correct bedroom so they could grab the keys and run.
Makes sense. Makes sense that he was asleep on the couch because he was scared of the size of him. He's got to do it when the dude's asleep. Yeah. Wow.
But the mission was turning out to be much more difficult than expected.
I snapped. I lost full control of myself.
Go on, Roger.
Yeah, I was saying I've heard this story about a girl asking people to kill her.
Roger.
parents. Can you hear me?
Yeah, there's been loads of stories like that, bro. Lots of stories like that. Yeah, like I say, Vicky's seen them all. But Vicky's seen so many of them that to her, if you ask her about it, she probably won't know because they've all blended into each other. You know what I mean?
Richard, Heather's dad, was asleep on the couch. Rod took his crowbar and hit Richard Wendolph over and over until he was dead.
Do you realize I just killed somebody?
It wasn't fully setting in.
Well, yeah, like I said, he was asleep. He was scared of a dude. He's got to do it when he's asleep. Wow. How do you do it? How do you do that first swing? Like, you know what I mean? Just for a girl that asked you to kill the parents, why would you do that? I mean, even if in my brain I was going to go with it for a bit, you get to that point where you're about to swing that crowbar, my arm wouldn't go. It wouldn't flip over to do it. It just wouldn't move because I couldn't. I just couldn't. I can't unless my life's in danger. Do you know what I mean? But in this situation, it's not. If my life's in danger, yeah, it's fine. I'd do it. But no, murder like that, that's ridiculous. Wow, I just could not lift my hand to do that first smash. No, never. Never.
But let's be fair, PJ. You won't be pretending to be a vampire
Scott
either.
Anderson.
Yeah, well, I don't need to pretend. I am one. I'm a Christian brother. I'm one with the soul and spirit. I'm alive, but I'm a vampire. I drink.
Holy water.
Oh, yeah, holy Ribena. Holy Ribena I drink, I just place it on someone's neck and do a ceremony of licking it off the neck, rather than sucking it. So I'm not actually doing the blood thing. I just pretending. Yeah, man. Holy Ribena.
Anderson just stared in disbelief.
He stood frozen, stock still. He was scared to death. He had never seen anything like that. Never seen a death. Never seen even really any extreme violence. He was stunned.
But the bloodbath inside the Wendorf home wasn't over just yet. Naoma walked into the room wearing a robe and holding a cup of coffee.
And that is someone's awake as well, and you've got to confront them. How can you do it? You're not being attacked. Well, you might get attacked now if she sees a man like that. I don't know, dude.
That's when she saw her husband, horrifically beaten to death on the couch.
Everything went in a blur at that time. She basically asked me, she's like, "Who are you?" And I told her, "Run, get out of here." Or at least I thought I did. And instead she charged at me and flung...
Hold on.
The next thing I know...
What do you mean? You said, "Run, get out of here," or at least I thought I did. Surely you'd know. Surely you'd know if you told her to run, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah.
Sorry, Barbara says. Sorry, go on. I'll go on, Roger. You go first.
Oh, I was going to say you would definitely remember that if you did say it.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. Absolutely.
Well, should have been compelled to run because it'd have used his vampire powers and said run, and should have run. Should have been compelled.
That's it. Vampire powers. Of course, I never even thought about that because he looks so normal. He doesn't look like a vampire. I didn't realize he had vampire powers. It just went straight out of my mind. Yeah, it's true, Michael. True. They should have just gone. Just gone. But yeah, sorry. But Barbara says, "My uncle went to prison for murder and had no memory of it. His two friends turned state evidence in the early 60s. He's done some type of done some type of acid. I didn't know he was alive until he was getting released." Got you. A good story. Thanks for sharing that. Not a good story. Sorry. Thank you. I meant like it's a good story, but content ain't. The happenings ain't good. I know I wasn't meaning it like that, but yeah, nice ones. It's part of testimony. But yeah, I was in prison for manslaughter, not actual murder, but it was considered. The murder thing was considered, but it wasn't. It was manslaughter. But I got it. I got a plea bargain, plead guilty to supplying, and you'll get the manslaughter drop. So yeah, I know how scary it is to be in prison for it. I was in remand 6 months for. I ended up just doing 3 years in the end. But yeah, it was my biggest ever sentence out of what I done. But yeah, that happened. People kill people and have no memory of it. Especially if you take things like acid, especially if it's strong acid. You don't know nowadays how many, even with blotted paper, how much acid they're putting on there, because when you get it, it's dry. It's dried. So you don't know how much is on there. You haven't got a clue. You're lucky if all your trips are the same. It's just luck then, because it's hit or miss. So them things happen. People do murders and don't remember it at all. Yeah, that happens.
No, I've taken her down to the ground, And
wow, look at that. Sorry, I know I keep pausing it, but wow.
I'm beating her to death. I am just sort of getting the grasp that I just killed this man over here. Now I've just killed his wife. What just happened? How did I even get here?
Rod and Scott eventually found the master bedroom, stole a pearl necklace and a hunting knife, and grabbed the car keys. They rushed out of the home and drove off to collect the three ladies. Soon after Rod and Scott left, Heather's sister Jennifer came home to discover the bloodbath.
My mother and my father have just been killed. What makes you think that they have been killed? There is blood everywhere. Please investigate. Nobody's there with them. I don't know where my sister
Quite calm for a parents just being killed. Yeah.
is. She's only 15 years old, and she's gone. And the explorer's gone. Okay, we're on the way.
Meanwhile, Rod, Scott, Heather, Charity, and Dana escaped in the Wendolph's Ford Explorer, taking steps to avoid detection. Rod swapped the Explorer's license plates with Scott's car as they fled, but police eventually located Scott's car with Richard and Naoma's license plate on it and honed in on who they were looking for.
Sometimes your only choice is to fight.
Instead of going back to Kentucky, Rod and his crew made their way to the city of New Orleans. Rod threw the crowbar and other evidence in the Mississippi River and changed out of his blood.
I wasn't expecting them to keep it. Sure. Wow.
So clothes at a gas station, trying to get rid of any and all proof of his connection to the crime. However, their road trip to New Orleans was not seamless. Police would pull over the Ford Explorer 5 times. 5 times.
Aye, Barbara. No, not very good vampire. They're supposed to drain the blood so they can drink it. Yes, not very good at all. Blue and red. It's purple.
Yet, they managed to evade arrest.
So how could you be stopped 5 times and not arrested?
They were expecting a teenage cult-leading psychopath. And instead, I was speaking to them with every courtesy.
Due to these repeated...
How can you be so calm? Speak to be stopped 5 times, knowing what you've just done. How can you be so calm to get away? I mean, 5... imagine me actually, if I could do it, if I could go through with it, which I couldn't, how erratic I would be. How my head would be all over the place. I couldn't keep my composure. And he got away with 5 stops. Wow. How'd you do that, man? That's cold. That's cold. See, indoctrination, that's what it does to you, man. Crazy
Or just a crap bobby, like. Couple of crap bobbies.
just a crap bobber. That's it. That's probably what it was. Just incompetent cops. Like they all are anyway, incompetent. So, yeah, man, could have just been that. Oh, wrong tab.
Interactions with officials. The teens opted not to stay in New Orleans and to head to Baton Rouge, Louisiana instead. That's when everything changed. Charity, Rod's girlfriend, decided to call her family from a payphone to ask for money. Her family agreed to meet her at a motel in Baton Rouge with cash. It was after that phone call that everything began to spiral out of Rod's control. Charity's family contacted police.
What's he doing? Is he waiting for his drop of blood? He's waiting for his drop of blood to be dropped onto his tongue with a dropper. You know what I mean? They've got to go sparingly. They haven't got much. Even though they just murdered, slaughtered somebody, why didn't they drain that? The vampires. I thought they'd be into that, man. Get your mouth straight into that mushy mess of flesh. Plenty of blood there. Plenty. And did they? No. Or did they? Maybe when you hear the reports, maybe they did. Let's see. But yeah, that's a nice photo. Is all I can say about that. Lovely photo. Yeah.
Police and officers descended upon the motel and arrested all 5 teens. Rod's recruiting mission had come to a sudden end. At the police station, while awaiting their extradition to Florida, surveillance cameras showed
they were having a snog. How the heck did they snog with them teeth? Don't they get interlocked? Don't they get interlocked with them stupid teeth? Yeah? How do they have a good snog? Nah. Not having it.
showed Rod and girlfriend Charity passionately kissing in their holding cell. The events that had transpired just days and years.
Sorry. They're not actually kissing. They're shouting in each other's teeth.
That's what they're doing. Well worked out, Michael. Well inferred. Love it. I love it. Okay. I was going to say something. I completely forgot what I was going to say. But that's what it was. Snog, for people who don't know. I think people will probably know, but snog just means what the guy said, passionate kiss sort of thing. When you use tongues, that's a snog, you know? I'm not being condescending. I'm just letting you know, just in case you didn't know.
Even hours earlier, didn't seem to faze the couple. Rod's actions and the arrest became a media sensation. Cameras followed them, news stations got their footage, and it became a major news story.
I figured I was a dead man, for real. Because I knew if at that point any of us got caught, it was going to be the electric chair.
Rod milked it for all it was worth.
And that's it as well. When you have the death penalty in your state, why would you know what I mean? Why would you risk killing someone? And obviously they knew they weren't going to get away with this unless they used their vampire powers. So why didn't they do that if they got caught? You know what I mean? Why didn't they use the vampire powers? That's what I want to know. They're not very adequate vampires, are they? Wow.
But he claims he did that for a reason.
It just struck me. I'm like, they're all here because of murder. They're just here for the ripe amusement.
That's the first moving picture we've had of him being young. That is when he kind of did it. It caught on that. Before that, it was just pictures of him. Except this, obviously, this is the real him. But the video making.
The entertainment that this murder is bringing people. And when I found out about the sensationalism, I was like, okay, it's working. They're looking at me and not these other people. They're not going to look at them as monsters. They're going to see me as the monster, and that'll help them.
Riverside is a...
You're going to sacrifice yourself for your mates. That's what you're doing, isn't it? Okay.
Javache says he's a demon vampire.
Yeah, man.
The name like Rod, yeah.
Gobble.
Demon vampire.
He will be when he gets to the jail.
Yes.
Heather insisted she didn't know about Rod's plans to kill her.
Go, Roger.
Oh, I said it. He'll definitely be a demon
Roger.
vampire when he gets to jail. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's got to be a lot of biting in jail. Maybe a little bit of nibbling as well. Yeah. You might actually get married in prison. You never know.
I just plug his bum all over with a piece of garlic.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah.
She never wanted them dead in the first place.
Oh,
Here's footage of her discussion with detectives.
here we go. Here we go.
I remember telling him flat out, don't even go near my parents.
Why would you tell him not even to...
Oh, yeah, don't even go near my parents. Why would she say that? Why would it be? It'd be just assumed. If you're just in the house, that's right. It'd be just assumed. Oh, you don't go near my parents. You know what I mean? It's like you don't need to say that. Yeah, look,
She
she
didn't
can
want to go
lie
to
as
jail.
well. She can lie. Of course she didn't. She's going to lie like mad. You know what I mean? No vampire power there, is there? Wow, why aren't they using it?
I go near your parents.
Because he asked me not too long ago if I wanted my parents dead or alive.
Maybe it, Roger.
I think we're all missing biggest tell here that like they shouldn't even be on these cameras. Shouldn't be able to see them.
No.
Oh yeah.
No, of course not. Of course not. You should not be able to see them. Yeah. That guy should be talking to no. He shouldn't be talking to them. Shouldn't be talking to no one unless he's hearing the voice but not seeing them. And yeah, fair enough. He's talking to it, but yeah, nobody should see him. Well, no, maybe he should see him, but nobody else. The camera.
Alive, and I said straight out I wanted them alive.
Heather apparently didn't even know her parents were dead until they were on their way to New Orleans from Florida.
Okay.
Heather maintained her innocence, but the other teens were beginning to crack. Charity told detectives she knew Rod planned on killing Richard and Naoma Wendorf, but tried telling Rod and Scott not to go through with it. Dana corroborated Charity's story, which you can hear in this clip. She refers to Charity as Shea.
Ours say we're going to kill the parents.
I heard Rod say it. Scott just nodded his head and went with Rod. Me and Shay did try to convince them not to do it, but
Not to do what?
not to kill her parents.
Oh, aye. So yeah, she tried to convince them, right? But not hard enough, obviously. Wow, you're guilty by association. You knew what was going on, even what you say. You're guilty by association, being there and knowing it. You're not doing crap
do
about it.
LSD.
You're guilty, just as guilty. I'm sorry, just as guilty.
What was the reaction to that?
It's like, well, there's no other way.
I keep showing that upside down cross. I keep seeing that upside down cross. It's not me doing it. It's in this, isn't it? Yeah. Keep seeing an
It's
upside
in it,
down
yeah.
cross. I keep flashing it. Yeah.
It was like talking to a brick wall.
Scott Anderson didn't hide his actions either.
Your intentions were to go up there and assist him in that?
Yes.
And how were you going to assist him?
He was going to go after his father, and I was going to go after the mother. And
Maybe on the street.
blow, I know I could.
They had confessed. Then it was time to face charges. A grand jury decided not to charge Heather Wendorf, deciding she had no part in the planning and death of her parents.
What?
Dana Cooper and Charity King.
What? She went away with them. She was obviously in it. Come on. Why did you let her away with that? Surely she gets charged later, though.
AC both went to prison on charges of third-degree murder, robbery with a deadly weapon, and armed burglary. Charity was released in 2006, and Dana in 2011.
Wow.
Scott Anderson pleaded guilty to first-degree murder and was sentenced to life in prison.
Oh, well.
In 2018, a judge lowered his sentence to 40 years. He will get out in 2032 when he is 51 years old.
But he's still getting that, you know? He's still getting that. You should look at that as a plus. That's for blooming sure after what he did.
Rod Farrell's case went to trial, but he shocked the nation by pleading guilty to killing Richard and Naoma Wendorf, as well as armed burglary and robbery with a deadly weapon. He hoped the guilty plea would prevent him from getting the death penalty. However, a Supreme Court decision ruled that any juvenile with life sentences must be retried. So, he would go back to court. He had high hopes for himself and believed he could get out early. He told crime...
He's got a smirk on his face. This guy didn't care. He didn't care at all. At all. This guy couldn't have done. To do that, he couldn't have done. He didn't give a flying crap, despite what he says. I don't think there's any realization of what he's the actual depth of what he did. You know what I mean? I don't think it registers with him. He doesn't care. He just doesn't care. Sociopath, dude. Sociopath.
And Watch Daily in 2016.
I have a house, I have a woman, I have a job waiting on me. I even have a cat and a dog waiting.
Oh, wow. You got a cat and a dog. Wow. So when you drain your wife, you got to drain them too. Well, are you still a vampire?
Yeah.
But the Wendor family and the rest of the world can breathe easy.
Sorry, Roger.
Yeah, I thought they said the Heather girl asked them to kill their parents.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I think she got away with it. I think she's gotten away with it. Well,
because in April 2020, a judge resentenced Rod to life in prison, calling the former vampire teen killer irreparably.
Look at that as a plus as well. You're not dying before your time, you know. Despite that's what it deserves. Eye for an eye, tooth for tooth. The Old Testament says, you know.
Yeah.
Despite what you did, that's what is. Yeah.
Corrupt. And so, there's no chance Rod will be seeing the world outside his Florida prison anytime soon.
I know.
And no future for what was once known as the Vampire Clan of Murray, Kentucky.
I think
Thank you for tuning in to this episode of True Crime Daily After Dark, where we learned about Rod Ferrell, a young man who believed himself a vampire, inspiring others to follow him on a trail of death and destruction. If you like what you hear, be sure.
There you go. If you like that, there you go. Go. Great.
Well, I've got to say, PJ, this stuff's no good to echo up to.
Sorry, dude. Sorry. It usually is. I usually do these ones at night time, like 2:30 in the morning. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. Usually they're not done it this time. They're usually done a bit later, man. It was just today because Sov was on. Next time I'm going to go. If I go night times, when Sov's on, I'll go at midnight until the point he's, like 2:30. He's on. I'll go to that point or just before. You know what I'm saying? Next time. You know, because vampires should be done at night and that. But the next one's kind of about I think werewolves, dude.
Ooh.
Sorry, man. Sorry. Unless you want me to put some. Hold on. Let me have a look. Last time I put in a little debate as well. I put in a little debate thing. For our debate that
put this Looch thing on. I want to see it.
Sad time. Looch, I am promoting your video without meaning to. So yeah, count yourself. Look, it's only about a minute long. I need
something to I need something to make me laugh. You know, get rid of all this darkness that I've just sat through.
Yeah, that's it. Right, it's only about a minute long, but I'll let you see. And it's very soft. He's very softly spoken, hard to hear, so you have to listen out. But I took it as a joke, but I just still think it's a dig. And he does say it's a joke in the title, but here you go. Let's do it. I'll make it bigger so you can. There we go. He's in his male supermodel pose. That's what he's doing now. Right.
Hello
Oh,
again. Lucas here, and I've got a poem I'd like to say to PJ. So, I've written it down right here.
written it
I'll
down.
read it out. PJ appears on flat.
Hold on, Michael. Can you hear him?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, cool.
Flood screen, a flat earther with a certain sheen. In every talk, he will surely say, exactly. In that PJ way, he's got a voice that grates on nerves, repeating words that don't deserve. His favorite phrase, he'll never lack, exactly this, and exactly that. Each exactly hits my brain, causing nothing but disdain. Oh, PJ, please, a little tact. Stop making love to exactly. That's a fact. This is.
I got a question for you.
So don't take things too seriously.
Well,
What is he laying on?
God bless him.
Yeah. What is he laying on?
Sorry?
What is he laying on?
Yeah,
It looks like a dolphin or something.
I don't know. It looks like a
weird,
whale.
Whale or
Yeah,
a
it looks like
dolphin.
a dolphin or a whale or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, definitely God bless him. But I think he has. Yeah, it's a joke. It's definitely a joke. I took it as a joke. But I think there's more to it as well. Because I know, Michael, that the trolls say that about me in comments, that I just repeat after flats. Exactly. You know, that's a running joke with them. So, yeah, so there's more to it. But I have to take it satire. Yeah. I've taken it out because it's Luch. I can't be tough on him at the minute because it's Luch. You know what I mean? I pray for them. That's all I can say. He comes backstage with us at Flats before Flats goes live. He's not allowed to go live with us because nobody likes him. Yeah, not that they don't like him. They just don't like it when he's on, what he's saying, and how he is. You know, they just can't be arsed with it with his denials and he's, you know what I mean, like conceding and then going back on it. Yeah, it's just madness with him. But
whenever we answer his questions, he goes right back to the same stuff again. He doesn't listen at all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He does, Roger. He concedes and he runs back to it. He'll do it in the same sentence. He'll concede and then double down.
It doesn't make no sense.
I don't get it. Bless him. He does talk to us before the show. Before he goes on, he disappears just before we start. Just before we go live on Flats, he disappears. Because I don't know why somehow he likes talking to us. Maybe I don't know. Hopefully he's seeing the truth, but not admitting it. Hopefully, you know what I mean. Maybe just let him go through the cog this, and he might be a flat earther. But you know, I don't know.
Well, we had him on stage one night, and we talked him right through the whole gravity thing. Walked him through all the experiments that we showed him. There's no proof for what he's talking about. He got it.
Yeah.
He clicked, and then 2 minutes later, he just brings it right back up again.
Yeah,
and even Elle did the same with him. Elle walked him through, got him the Still Man, the Flat Earth, and he agreed completely. And then next time he talked to us, he's right back to where he was again. Like he didn't catch somewhere.
Exactly. See,
it missed us.
I get it. Right, I'm just got to put this in. I'm just going to put it on. It's only a 41-second clip. Sorry, Roger. Go on.
Yeah, I'm fine. Play it.
Cool. All right. Stand. Yeah. Sorry. This is a clip that Gematria put in. Just go share this. Share that instead. Yeah, I'll share that tab instead. Thank you. There we go. There we go. Play this. It's only 41 seconds.
I'm sitting with Norm Macdonald, and now not all your material comes from the news. Is that right? You know,
no, some of my material comes. My strongest material comes from real life.
Real life?
Like, for instance, today I was driving in a car. You were kind enough to bring a car to bring this old chunk of coal here to the studio.
we send cars for our guests. Yes.
Yeah, so I got in it, and that's I get material that way. So my
What
driver,
do you mean? How do you get material that way? You get in the car, and what happens?
my driver tells me a joke.
The driver
I've seen it.
said to pick you up told you a joke.
Yeah.
And you're going to tell it now on the show.
Yeah, that's how I get my material.
Okay. Why don't we just have him on?
Why am I thought the one the link I had, the thing was 41 seconds. Hold on a minute. Is that right? Am I doing the right thing? Because that is on for ages. So I will not be showing that. But let me just press the link again. See what comes up. So yeah, the same thing. Same thing, I think. Oh yeah, it's 4 minutes long. This one. Right, hold on. And what's that one? Yeah, it's 4 minutes long. Sorry. Yeah, I could put that on. Sorry, I thought it was saying it was like 4 hours odd long. Idiot. PJ's an idiot. Right. I'm not recording it. Right, I'm not sharing it all now. So let me go back on that and share it. I just want to move it over. Yeah, so it's away from my YouTube setup. Yeah. Studio. Get me in the studio. Doing.
Alice says get a chair, PJ.
Say again.
Alice said get a chair. For you.
Yeah. It tells me hurry up. You just tell me. Says PJ, get a chair. Yeah, I know. I wish that Vicky needs to get me one. Now she get me the computer from my birthday. Let's go.
I hear Arwen's got one that's looking for a new home. Arwen's got a chair.
I know, Dad.
He's got a suicide.
Yeah, Arwen's secretly a rich prince. You know what I mean? A rich prince wizard. Wise wizard. He's very ancient, but doesn't look it. With them flowing locks of hair. You know? Make a poem about that. Yeah. I make a poem about that, Luke. You know what I mean? Let me press it again. You can easily watch this. It's 4 minutes. Like in Michael's morning mood as well. See? Oh, I see. What it was is the advert it was on with it was 40 seconds. That's what I was looking at. Yeah. Idiot, PJ. Idiots, PJ. Right, pause.
I've seen this Conan clip before.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I have, but I'll share it. Share. There we go. Oh, man.
Sitting with Norm Macdonald, and now not all your material comes from the news. Is that right? You know,
no, some of my material comes. My strongest material comes from real life.
Real life?
Like, for instance, today I was driving in a car. You were kind enough to bring a car to the studio.
We send cars for our guests. Yes.
Yeah, so I got in it, and that's I get material that way. So my
What do you mean? How do you get material that way? You get in the car, and what happens?
My driver tells me a joke.
What?
The driver we sent to pick you up told you a joke.
Yeah.
And you're going to tell it now on the show.
Yeah, that's how I get a lot of my material.
Okay. Why don't we just have him on next time?
That guy. That guy. No, wait till you hear me do it. So the guy, he goes, I say, I'll be the guy.
Okay.
A moth.
I'll be the guy.
Moth goes into a podiatrist's office.
A moth goes into a podiatrist's office. Right?
You are correct. A moth goes into a podiatrist's office, and the podiatrist's office says, "What's the problem?" And the moth says, "What's the problem? Where do I begin, man?" He goes, "I go to work for Gregory Linovich, and all day long I work." Honestly, Doc, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I don't even know if Gregory Linovich knows. He only knows that he has power over me, and that seems to bring him happiness. But I don't know. I wake up in a malaise, and I walk here and there.
You walk.
The podiatrist says, "Oh, yeah?" And the moth goes, "Yes." And he goes, "At night, I sometimes wake up, and I turn to some old lady in my bed that's on my arm. A lady that I once loved, Doc. I don't know where to turn to. My youngest, Alexandria, she fell in the cold of last year. The cold took her down, as it did many of us. And my other boy, and this is the hardest pill to swallow, Doc. My other boy, Gregorio Ivanilidovich. I no longer love him. As much as it pains me to say, when I look in his eyes, all I see is the same cowardice that I catch when I take a glimpse of my own face in the mirror. If only the cowardice was stronger, then perhaps I could bring myself to reach over to that cocked and loaded gun that lays on the bedside behind me. And end this hellish facade once and for all.
How long a drive was this? Do you live in the valley? Where do you live?
Yeah, how long was this? I just read out what Barbara said. Barbara, Jehovah's daughter Barbara said, true wealth isn't one's bank account balance, it's one's ability to unconditionally love and forgive others, and ability to accept the love of others. That's the secret of life. They don't tell us. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. You know what I mean?
That's poetry.
Jono.
That's absolutely true. Absolutely true. Oh, Jono, how you doing, man? Good to see you, bro. Sorry, I didn't have the YouTube page on because I had the this share over the top of it. How you doing, bro? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good. Thanks for coming, dude. Thanks for coming. There in Australia. By the way, here, Luch made a poem about me, but I'm not playing it again. You will see it.
That'll be the fourth time.
3 times it's been on this stream already. Yeah, man. But yeah, let's get to the end of this show.
I think you should use it as an intro.
Yeah, do you know what I might do? I might do on the next live. Yeah. That's an intro. That's getting downloaded to my computer, uploaded to StreamYard as an intro. Yeah, man. No, well, it won't be on the Tuesday. Sorry, can't be on the Tuesday one because that has got an intro that we need for the season. Michael, sorry, while we're here, right? The next one that in that season, I've got them all already in my watch list, but the next one is only 10 minutes long. So can we do the next one and the third one together? Because then that makes about half an hour. Because the second one is about 20 odd minutes. The third one, is about 20 odd minutes. They get longer after the second one, but the second one's only 10 minutes. You know what I mean? So we should do 2 and 3 on Tuesday in that season, in that series. You know, like I say, I was asking you because it's your idea. It was your idea. You know what I mean? In the first place. Right, let's end this joke.
Please. Sorry.
He says, Doc, sometimes I feel like a spider, even though I'm a moth, just barely hanging on to my web with an everlasting fire underneath me.
What?
I'm not feeling good. And so the doctor says, Moth, man, you're troubled. But you should be seeing a psychiatrist. Why on earth did you come here? And then the moth said, because the light was on.
Okay. Enough of that. Because the light was on. Wow,
McDonald got
still very funny though. And they just. What did Johnny say there? Ain't like it used to be. Everything's a rip-off here. Oh, he's talking to Jehovah's Daughter. Yeah, you're right though. It is, dude. It is. Yeah, I've got some cool friends, mate. I've got some really cool
PJ.
friends. Use are my friends and use are cool. Go for it, dude.
What's your
Ooh. I'm sorry, I roboted or you roboted for a second. What did you say? Say again, please, Roger.
Okay. The doc, your doc behind you. What is that? The picture, the doc. What is that?
Picture. Which one?
The one that's on your screensaver. No.
Oh, on the screen?
On the.
Yeah, your background. Your background. Your background on StreamYard. On StreamYard.
Yeah. I've got a background. Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. You were about my avatar. Sorry, dude. This is my town from an aerial view, Fraserburgh, up in Scotland. This is the harbour in my town, sort of thing. And then, I mean, it goes up. You can see a bit of the coast. Fraserburgh is not very big, but it's a fishing town. So, yeah, you see the harbour here. In the lighthouse, and it's got an inland lighthouse further up as well. So yeah, it's Fraserburgh, it's my town where I'm from. Sorry, dude, I was thinking you were on about my avatar, and I was going to say it's me on my avatar.
No,
you know, I was like, what are they on about? Sorry, I was up at 4. It didn't. Go on.
I'm gonna get John Levy to do the show on your town. Have you watched any of it?
Yeah. Sorry, yeah. All right, okay. That'd be cool.
He does the old world towns and stuff. Yeah.
All right.
I'll send him a text.
Excellent, man. Nice one. I usually do that. Yeah, man. Yeah, just give me a shout if you
he'll dig up your history. Yeah.
Excellent. That's cool, man. There's a lot of I know Fraserburgh. When I was hold on. In the 90s, Fraserburgh was 400 years old. It had its 400th anniversary. So it's Fraserburgh itself. I don't know if it was called anything before Fraserburgh, but Fraserburgh is 400 years old anyway. I know that.
Well, John will dig it up and figure out how old your town is and find out what it was called before it was.
Yeah. Cool, man. That'd be brilliant. Fantastic.
Yeah.
See lightning. Cool. I'll look at that later. I'll not have a look at it now because I've got to try and get on with it a little bit. But yeah, nice one. I'll have a look at that later. Hey, let me just see what it is, just in case it's something quick. Let me have a look.
Well, it's Johnny Carson.
Oh, hold on. Oh, I wouldn't hold on. I'm looking at the bloody advert again.
It's another joke.
Yeah. It's about
all right, yeah, okay. It's only a minute and 55. Let's do it.
Okay.
A minute and 55. Why not? I thought if it was anything big, then no. But yeah, a minute 55. It's all good. That's all good. Let's do that one. Let me just share it. There we go. Right, make him big.
That's Buddy Hackett.
Yeah, let's do it. Buddy Hackett, duck joke. Let's do it. Yeah, man. Yeah, you always used to see this dude in films. Brilliant. Yeah, a little bit in there.
Now, this guy shoots a duck and it falls and hits a barn and goes into a guy's yard. So this guy climbs over the fence and he goes into the yard and he's trying to get this duck. And this farmer come out, big guy, bigger than the guy with the chickens. Bigger. He says, "What are you doing in my yard?" He said, "I come to get the duck." He said, "That's my duck." It's not your duck. It's my yard. That duck fell, hit my barn. laying there. Yeah, but it's not your duck. I shot the duck. I've been out hunting for a couple of days. Just give me a break. You know, I'm from the city. You're from the city. Well, you don't understand about property, do you? It's my property. It's my duck. However, I'll give you a chance at the duck. We can settle this country style. He said, country style? He said, yeah. Well, how do you settle it country style? They kick you in the groin. Oh. And then you kick me in the groin. And we take turns kicking each other in the groin. Who's ever left keeps the duck.
Oh, no. Oh,
that's, well, if that's what I gotta do. The farmer says, I go first. And he holds off. Whack! And the guy goes, ha ha! Ha ha! Whoa! About half hour has passed, and he says to the farmer, well, I guess it's my turn. And the farmer says, you could have the duck.
It reminds me of like when, you know, when we used to get young apprentices at work, and some of the older guys would be like, "Yeah, young'un, ever been on a duck do?"
Oh, yeah, what's a duck do? Yeah, yeah, man. We've had things like go and ask the boss, you know what I mean? Go and ask the boss for the scatting board ladders, you know, things like that. Scatting boards. Yeah, I don't know if Americans call scatting boards the same thing as we do, you know, but scatting boards is what you put on your wall, right at the bottom of your wall in your carpet, at the bottom, so like your carpet goes around at the contours, you know what I mean? That, your wooden scatting boards. I don't know what you call them. Is it scatting?
And we call them baseboards here.
Oh, there you go. But yeah, scatting board ladders, stuff like that. So obviously you don't need scatting board ladders.
No.
Yeah, you get loads of stuff. And yeah, some people actually like fall for things like asking for tartan paint. They actually fall for that one. Go and ask and get some order more tartan paint and stuff like that. Yeah, man, crazy. It happens. It bloody happens. Right, let's see what I got on my old watch.
Hey, Michael, good question for you.
Yeah.
How do you pronounce your name there?
Khan.
It goes Khan.
Khan.
Jesus.
Right. Where are we? Actually, what's that? This thing is over. Do you want to do this one instead? King Charles III holding the world, riding a dragon, reality in our faces. That's from Mud Fossil University.
I've heard of that.
I've got this Muammar Gaddafi killed immediately after delivering this speech. Yeah, some of this stuff made up though.
That Mud Fossil guy talks some good stuff, but is way deep in heliocentrism. It's not even funny.
He is. This is.
Speaking of John Levy, you should go to his channel.
Yeah.
Videos up.
But this video is not about anything that he'd bring that up. I don't think. Could put it on. It's only 19 minutes. Like, if we wanted to do that one, did you see this Colonel Gaddafi thing, Roger?
Yeah, I've seen that one.
I know it's 50. You've seen it, right? Yeah. It was any good?
Twice.
Yeah, okay. It's quite long, that one. It's an hour. So.
He was considered a good guy.
It's an hour, so I probably wouldn't get through it, you know. This
can I just
one
say...
is part of our AI, so I can't use that.
Can I just say to Alan, evil's just relative, mate.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, Alan's a chance, right? He's a blooming chance, man. Yeah, we did proof of Mount Everest. This man is proof that Mount Everest is not meant to be climbed. That's 30 minutes. Would you be interested in that instead of me carrying on with the what about this? Hold on, no, there's a thing on it. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Drake exposed and the worst kind of predator. No, that's Mike Jesse on fire. Yeah, it's he's reacting to this stuff or telling you about this stuff, so there's no point in that. Oh yeah, thinking of supporting Jesse Duplantis. Listen carefully. Actually, I'm gonna put that on because there's old TV. I don't know if you guys are subscribed to him. Do you know him yet?
I know Jesse Duplantis.
Roger, do you know this channel?
I don't know.
Oh no, yeah, but I'm saying, do you know? Oh yeah, no, you don't know the channel. Okay, I'm subscribed to him. I like him. I'm going to do this. I'm going to put this one on. Jesse Duplantis, by the way. Yeah, I know that prosperity teacher. He loves money, lots of it, and he will tell you that. You know. So
well, he's one of Copeland's best friends, dude.
Yeah,
PJ.
Sorry?
I'm gonna drop out, mate. I need to get ready to go home.
Okay. Well,
dude, no problem. Bless you, man. Nice one for coming, dude.
Nice to see you, Roger, again.
Nice to meet you,
yeah. Love you, mate. Love you, dude.
God bless everybody.
Ta-da, man.
Okay.
Bless you, man.
I'll see you tonight, man. I'll see you tonight.
Yeah, man. Absolutely.
All right.
Hi, man. All right.
All right. Later.
Ta-da.